My name is Ben, aka Downsizeit, and today we are here for the inaugural Battletech Batrep for my channel. First time attempting to film one of these. First thing I want to say is that the audio is going to sound a little weird because we're not using mics because there's 3 of us and I only have 2 mics, so we're just going to make us all sound the same as opposed to having one of us sound like they're off in a distance. So we're just going off the camera audio, so just want to put that out there.
I see the little thing moving, so it's here.
Yes, it is hearing us, yes.
It'll hear you guys, but not me.
But so I'm going to experiment with some ways actually how to film a Battletech Batrep and so that you guys can see what's going on and all that stuff, so just bear with me as I experiment. But before we get into our forces, I'm going to have Buster give just a brief rundown of what Battletech is. He's our resident Battletech guru. He's been into it since like the 80s, something like that.
Yeah, I remember playing when the first box set came out in the 80s. There were a lot of people who played before me, but my goodness. I mean, when the Autocannon 20 came out, it was like, this is heaven. And for those of you who never played, you're like, what in the world is he talking about? But for those of you that have, it's like, you know what I'm talking about.
You know, yeah.
So, Battletech is set about 1,000 years in the future, and it is a game of big, stompy robots. That is the core focus of the game. That's what you're going to see today. But the brilliance of Battletech is it is all arms. If you're into infantry tactics at not a squad level, but more of a grand tactical level, this is your game. If you're into starship, warship battles, out in space, this is your game, and everything in between. So I don't care if you like bringing helos in, or you like hovercraft space fighters, it's all in Battletech, because it's got the whole spectrum of what you need. If you want to nuke something, Battletech's got it. If you want to throw a bunch of infantry at armored column, Battletech's got it. But the focus of Battletech is big stompy robots against big stompy robots, and you're going to see that today.
And think of Knights of the Round Table, but with big stompy robots instead of horses. It's very like ancient houses and stuff, but in the future. When it comes to the politics of it, you don't see that. We're not going to see that in the game, but the lore is very rich in Battletech too. I would say probably Warhammer 40k is the only system I can think of that has more written lore for it than Battletech.
And there was a time when Battletech was ahead of it, but lately Warhammer's caught up.
Right. But Battletech has tons of written lore that's awesome that you guys should check out.
Oh yes, and you're going to hear us during this time. We're going to be in character.
Yeah, referencing things. You probably have no idea what we're talking about. We'll try to explain as we go along, but
And we'll talk about our background slightly as we show our forces.
Yes. So let's go into that next. We'll talk about our forces. This is going to be, this is set in the year 3155, and I'm bringing a Wolf Empire Star, and the star stands for 5 mechs. And Wolf Empire is part of the clans. They are a separate overall faction that as opposed to the Inner Sphere, which is the original overall collection of factions. And they do everything in sets of 5. And I'm going to be going up against 2 Inner Sphere Lances, which are in sets of 4. That's how they count their forces. And it's going to be House Steiner and House Kurita, and I'll let Rob and Buster describe them in more detail in the overview. Alright, so, like I said, I'm bringing a star of 5 mechs, and how you determine fairness, kind of like points in Armada, it's called battle value. And we're playing with each overall side gets 20,000 battle value, so I got 20,000 and Rob and Buster got 10,000 each. And so my battle value came in to just under 20,000. I think I was short by like 70. And leading my force is my star captain, my usual star captain, my character in Battletech, Maximus Reams. And he's piloting a Savage Wolf, or if you're Inner Sphere parlance, a Madcat Mark IV.
I know Madcats. I don't know what.
Yes, the Madcats, definitely.
And it's a 75-ton mech. I'm not going to go through all of the weapons. I'll actually see if I can figure out how to put them on the screen as I talk about the mechs. That way we don't have to list all of their stats, because that could take forever. Then I have, for the remaining points in my star, I have a Warwolf Prime, which is brand new tech for Clan Wolf in the last 20 years. Oh, and my commander's skill is a 2-3, and what that means is he has a gunner skill of 2, a piloting skill of 3, and in Battletech, low numbers are better. Everything in Battletech
Yes.
you want low. The higher things get, the harder things get, so you want low numbers. So I have another 75-ton mech, which is a Werewolf Prime. It's a 2-3. I am bringing one assault mech, a Tomahawk 2. I printed off the wrong thing. So I was going to be bringing a Tomahawk 2 Prime, but I printed off the one so I need to switch out my mech, take a new picture. Tomahawk 2C, so this is going to be a missile boat as opposed to a Gauss rifle boat, which is also a 2-3. It's a 100-ton mech. I then have a Nova S, or also known as a Black Hawk to the Inner Sphere, which is a 2-3. And this is a 50-ton mech. This is more of the medium range. Then I have one light mech at 30 tons, which is called a Wolfen Alpha variant, and this is a 2-4 skill rating. And these are designed to be fast skirmishers.
That one must have been right out of the zip code. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yep. he hasn't quite figured out how to get the piloting down yet, so he's still training. So yeah, so that is my star, and I'm going to be defending a base. These two Inner Sphere factions came into Cistern and initiated what's called a batch haul, which is clan parlance, or basically they're challenging me for something that I have, and I can either accept it or not, and we bid forces. And so there's information they want at my base, and I'm going to be defending that base while they come in with their respective lances to try to take it from me.
Right.
So, Buster, why don't you go over your Kuritan force coming in?
So my Kurita force consists of a lance, as we talked about, 4 mechs, and my commander is in the smallest mech because House Kurita is very samurai, very Bushido code, and so they wouldn't want to necessarily be in the biggest, meanest mech. They would want to show how skilled they are in something lighter. Where it's not the machine, it's the skill of the pilot that really matters, and that runs through the Combine Muster Soldier. A lot of honor. I mean, just think about samurai from ancient Japan. That is what House Kurita is in the game, and the commander is in a Wolverine, which is a 55-ton mech. And one thing, these have been modified some, so you'll see a sword in this mech, which most Wolverines do not have a sword. But we'll talk about that when we employ them later in the game.
Yeah.
Supporting this command lance is a Nodachi, which is another sword mech. It is at 70 tons. Pretty nice, and it has something called triple strength binder, which doubles the punch when it hits. So if normally a sword might only do 8 points of damage, this next sword would do 16.
Yeah.
So not bad. And then the Charger, which is another modified mech, it is carrying a sword, and normally a Charger doesn't have a sword. And normally they're not as fast as this thing is. Well, I guess it is as fast.
They usually have. They usually have
not much weapons, but
yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of there's another. I digress.
There's the one that's super easy.
But this one is 80 tons, and it's 585, but it also has triple strength binder, so it can go 695, which you'll see what that means later.
Yes.
And then finally, the support element in this command lance is a gunslinger. Now, this is an ancient mech that was cobbled together during the first Inner Sphere push against the clans, and it is an Inner Sphere mech that they threw some clan tech into, and they call it a DR variant, which stands for Dragon Roars. So, the Dragon Roars was a scenario of the first counterpunch, where everything captured we try to incorporate into the Inner Sphere mechs. So, I actually have some, I think, Desgra, clan tech within my within my unit here.
Yeah, these Inner Sphere Surats have taken our superior technology, and Surat is a clan word. It's a racial slur.
It's a sewer rat.
Yes.
The clans don't use contractions, but they have a bunch of contraction words.
Contraction words.
App for affirmative, surat for sewer rat.
Yes.
So, at least that's my meaning. And there are a lot of the words go back to Russian, because Alexander Kerensky, who led the clans out of the Inner Sphere, you have a little history here.
Yes.
He was from Russia, so, or what we currently call Russia.
Right.
So,
All right, Rob, so why don't you tell us about your Steiner Scout Lance?
Yes. Now, sorry, Scout Lance. I'm sure we'll make a little joke later about that. You can understand where the Scout Lance comes from. But currently, we have the commander in my Marauder, and it's a Marauder 2. MR. Anyway, it's a Marauder 2.
4S. 4S model.
And he's going to be in that. I love Marauders personally, so I want him in that. But Marauders are definitely a Steiner thing. Is the Shadowhawk. Is a Shadowhawk. Now this Shadowhawk, yeah, he is actually the scout of the Scout Lance. Okay? He goes in, takes a look around and says, it's right there. Okay, he's a scout of Scout Lance.
Yeah, this is the only non-assault mech in this Scout Lance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they're all scouts. I don't know what you keep calling them.
The Steiners are known for they love tonnage.
Yes.
They love big, heavy mechs.
At least 90 to 100, at least.
They're kind of German background, so
Oh,
yes, they all the Tiger tanks. Throw them at me.
King Tigers.
Yeah, King Tigers, yes.
Tiger tanks are so yesterday.
Yes, sir. We don't even know what those tanks are.
Yes.
They have them in the museum. And then it's the Atlas II. Now the Atlas II is probably the most iconic for the Steiner.
And for Battletech as a whole.
And
That's been the
That's true.
ever since before the plans came out, the Atlas was basically the symbol
Yep.
for Battletech. When the plans came out, then it was the Timberwolf, and they're kind of like both plans, Timberwolf. But anyway, the Atlas is the and the skull head and all that.
Oh yeah, you'll be seeing that, I'm sure, later. And then lastly, we have the Fafnir. Now the Fafnir, this is a wonderful piece of machinery. She has
Two really big guns.
two ghosts that are really long range.
And these are improved.
Yeah, improved heads.
Improved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah.
Basically,
I don't like
it's a walking artillery.
Yeah.
And so it'll be coming into the field and be destroying all of these wolf pups, as we call them. And yes.
Unfortunately, in this time frame, Steiner has been beaten down pretty badly in the war, and these are all recruits that are coming out. So
Yes,
they've had to refresh the ranks of the Steiner military force. They
We
have
are-
all the mechs. There's a lot of people.
We are training them.
Oh yes.
This
yes.
is why they're Scout Lance. The other,
Yes.
we don't have with the other guys and the other lances. Look, other.
So these are Sitcos being blooded. Is what you're saying.
I have
Gotcha.
That's a Scout Lance.
They're young nobles being
Yeah.
protected in big mechs
Yes.
as they learn the lessons
Yes.
of war.
Yes.
Except for the commander.
Yes.
Neither are wrong.
But the commander actually might be a college graduate.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually.
Yeah. You want to be a lieutenant. But anyway. But no, I love how Steiner. You've seen it on all my insignias. The new on
The
the
fist.
Batrep,
That's what his symbol
fist.
is. Yep.
Yep.
It's the Steiner fist.
So I loved it since I've been playing it. I played it back almost, I think, a few years younger than Buster, and it was back then. I should have brought a Archer. Yeah, that was. But anyways, those were the days to play, and all of a sudden at the end came out these weird-looking things, and they could hit hard, and we're like, where the heck did this come? And they came on ships, and all of a sudden we have clans.
Yep. So.
But I just want to go ahead and the non-represented here, just to give you a quick, this is a Buster McCall, according to Buster McCall, outline of the major houses of the clans. So we talked about House Kurita, the Draconis Combine. They are basically samurai.
Yes.
So very Japanese culture. House Steiner, they're in Commonwealth.
They're merchants.
They are merchants, and they're very Germanic. So
Yes.
very. House Merrick, I always attributed them to the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the, and they're a loose confederation of states, so it's almost like the United States before the Civil War that didn't really try to
Yeah.
fight hard enough to keep them together whenever there was dissension. So,
it's very.
very fractured. How it survived, I don't know. Then coming around the bottom, you have House Leo, the Capellan Confederation, very Chinese based on their
Yeah.
culture, and very collectivist in their mindset and what they're doing. Very
And usually
passionate.
the redheaded stepchild of the Inner but in this time, at this stage, they're actually one of the powerhouses.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true.
That the power dynamics have shifted greatly in the current war.
And then finally, the what I would call the United Kingdom
Yep.
would be Davian, House Davian.
Yeah.
They're
Very Arthurian, like Knights of the Round Table.
Oh,
They have
yes.
Avalon is their home planet.
Right.
Chivalrous
Yep.
code.
I think about some mechs that might be even the same, might be
Yeah.
yes.
night type.
As they do, they have
Yeah.
Black Knight, which is the
Yeah, Black
Yes.
Knight.
And those are the inner sphere factions, and those were the original factions. And
Yes.
when the clans came in on an invasion,
So we are
before
the
going
original.
before going into the too hard into the lore,
Before
the-
their
Yeah.
lord, did
Yeah.
someone decide to go off in space to explore?
yeah.
Instead of stay here.
So these clans are part of the original Star League, which was the original unified government of the galaxy before it fractured, that left with the majority of the military, and then they came back several hundred years later and invaded. Clan Wolf is the one that I play. It's now called the Wolf Empire. They have actually retaken Terra and now known as the Ill Clan.
Well, you just spoiled so much fiction right there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Sorry,
I'll-
spoiler
I'll
alert.
put a big spoiler.
Yeah, big
I'll put a big
spoiler.
spoiler on the screen before I say I didn't. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. Jade Falcon. I won't say what's happened to them.
Oh gosh.
You have Hell's Forces. You have Diamond Shark.
Smoke Jaguar.
Smoke Jaguar, which
Novacat.
well,
They were there.
spoilers doesn't exist anymore. You have
Novacat.
Novacat, Ghost Bear, and then there's actually a whole bunch of other ones. There's a ton. Those are the primary clans, and when it comes to lore and stuff, I probably just need to make some videos. But these are just some. We're just throwing things at you right
Yeah, we're throwing real quick and
So what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna put up a shot of the map, and I'll actually kind of show you guys setting up and give you our initial moves walking on, just like in a sped up fashion. But I'm gonna be defending a base, and then the Steiner and Kuritan forces are gonna be walking on for first moves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be walking on the opposite edge of the map, and they have to get to my facility and capture the data. And I think because Battletech games can take a while, especially if you don't have an actual mission put in place. So let's say that for your forces, you want to say 50% force withdrawal, or
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
50%, Or
Yeah.
down to 5 points of damage potentially.
yeah, okay,
And the one thing you'll notice about BattleTech is in the game dynamics are designed such that these units can take a punch
Yes.
and they can give a punch.
yeah.
So it's not a one shot. It's not like bam, big gun,
Yeah.
and they're dead. This is bam, big gun, and they're okay.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a few big shots to drop them.
Those classic movies you watch, or
Yeah.
anime, or something like that, where you see they take damage.
You're not going to see a CR-90 fly in front of an ISD and then just disappear with one shot. That's not going to. With rare exception, if a headshot happens with a big gun, but
Right.
it's so rare. to
That's
make
so
that happen.
rare. We've only had a few.
But most of the time, it takes a while to drop these things.
We have some heavy gods on the field.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So yeah, so we'll just do a 50% force withdrawal.
Yes.
I think for your forces, I think for my forces,
Well, you're
maybe
stuck there.
I'm stuck there. I can't
withdraw.
withdraw. So
Right.
yeah. And until you guys actually take the data, and then I.
How do we
So,
take the data?
But we'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure that out as we play. But yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of making up rules as we go when we play.
Yes.
Battletech, so. All right, so coming up next, I'm going to just give you guys a top shot of the battlefield as I place my units and the first turn walk-ons for the opposing units, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm not sure I'm going to edit this out, so we'll find out. Alright, so this is the initial setup. So one thing that's going to be hard to see, especially for the wide shot, but we'll try to describe as best we can, is on Battletech maps they have levels to indicate height, because Battletech is actually a three-dimensional game. So I'm actually on a ridge line, several different levels of ridge line, of what I'm defending. And then the inner sphere forces are basically going to have to come over this. It's a relatively open field. There's a lot of woods for cover to come around and enter into my facility. So here is my Tomahawk, my Wolfen, my Savage Wolf, and my Warwolf. They're all up on ridges, sitting in light woods. And then my Nova is sitting behind this building, currently hidden, waiting to pop out. So Buster, could you, because I just can't remember Kurita mechs, but let me know which one's which.
This is the Wolverine. It's jumped in here, the Charger. Then you have a Gunslinger and a Nodachi.
Gotcha, and then...
Then you got the Fafnir, who ran in. That's the Atlas. That's the Shadowhawk. And that's the Marauder.
Okay, and we are actually going to get some shots off. Clan Tech, especially the kind of Clan Tech I like to run, does have lots of long range. And we might actually see if Innersphere has some long range weapons. I think they might have some shots. Let's go ahead and start with my Star Captain on the Savage Wolf. This is him here. And he has 2 ERP PCs that have a range of 23. That means 23 hexes, which based on where he's placed on this board, that actually reaches all over the end. And I'm going to be targeting this Nodachi. That's a Nodachi, right? Which you guys did not see where I pointed. So, this is the mech that's doing the shooting, so now I'm then going to focus on the mech that's going to be receiving the hits. So I'm firing at the Nodachi. That dice you see there with the 2, that's what we call dirt dice, and that's the modifier that I have to add to my gunnery skill to be able to shoot it. And these things all stack, because then I'm going to have to add in my movement, which I started stationary, so I have no movement. Then I have to add in range, which is going to be long range. So,
and the one tree.
And yet, then there's 1 woods adjacent to him on his level that I'm going to have to shoot through. So that's another +1.
And what level are you on? You're on level 3? Or 2?
I might be actually
level
on.
2?
If I'm on level 2, I
you're on level 2.
I might not have a line of sight actually.
Yeah, you're on level 2.
So yeah, so these are all level 2 woods, aren't they?
Yes.
So I actually don't have line of sight. So how this works is, for every light wood you shoot through, you get a +1 modifier. If you're shooting through 3 of them, you have no line of sight, or 1 heavy wood and 1 light wood. So actually I have no shot. So actually that's all of my mechs here that are on the level 2 cliff don't have any shots. My Tomahawk though is on a level 3. He does have shots.
Yes.
So we will actually move on to my Tomahawk 3, taking the shot at the Nodachi.
Okay.
So let me...
Right at 1 range, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so he's in range of his LRMs and his large pulses.
That is, I have to admit, the Clan Large Pulse Laser is the perfect weapon.
Oh,
Good damage,
it's
good
amazing,
range,
yes.
And good heat. I mean, just there's nothing better about it.
Alright, so let me get my dice cam on here. So I'm going to try to do the dice cam, guys, where you guys can see the damage being taken, as well as the dice being rolled. Okay, and also in Battletech, weapons generate heat, or at least the majority of weapons do, and you have to manage the amount of heat that you can shoot without getting into penalties when you start gaining positive heat. So I have 36 heat dissipation, and I have a lot of weapons, so I can't fire all of them without going overheat, but I think I want to overheat a little bit, because this is not a bad shot. So I'm going to fire all 3 of my large pulse lasers. That generates 30 heat. And then I'm going to fire 2 LRM-15s, which will generate 40. So I'm going to go over by 4 heat. And 4 heat is the limit that you can go to overheating without any penalties, before you start getting penalties of some kind. So my gunnery skill is a 2. I did not move. His modifier on his dice is a 2, makes it a 4. This is long range, brings it up to a 6. Shooting through a light woods makes it a 7, but since they're pulse lasers, it comes back down to a 5.
Well, no, long range is +4.
Right.
2,
Yeah, because you had 2.
4, 8, 9, get down to 7. Yes.
Right, yeah.
I can add.
3 7s and 2 9s.
2 9s.
2 9s.
Yep, so I'm going to start with 3 7s.
3 7s. Alright.
Ooh, did you hit all 3?
1.
No, yeah, you did.
Wow. Okay, well, that's a good start.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So that was my roll to hit. So now we need to roll for location. And
Well, you how many?
the location determines where I hit on the armor.
Yeah.
So,
Large pulses.
yep, large pulses, 10 points each.
Okay, so what do we have here?
So we have right arm, which is, so 4 stands for right arm. This is assuming I'm shooting into the front.
And 10 points each.
10 points each. A 5 means right leg. And then a 7 is center torso.
Yeah.
And then for my alarm 15s, I need to roll a couple 9s.
You hit both these, I'm gonna just walk away.
I hit none.
Okay.
So,
That's good.
and
I don't really want you walking away right now, okay?
and LRMs have ammo, so I actually need to mark ammo on my sheet because you can run out of ammo, although, I mean, I highly doubt I'll run out of ammo, but it is possible.
Yeah. So one thing to note, whenever you take 20 points of damage or more, you will have to do a piling skill check
Yes.
at the end. So I'm gonna actually set this dice by this to remind me, after we do all the shooting, to do that check.
Right, yes.
Okay.
So now, that's all the shooting I have because all of my mechs, even though they're in range, because I'm on level 2 and you have some level 2 woods in the way, I don't have any line of sight to shoot. Yeah, because these are, what are you on here? Level 1s? I actually could shoot here, see if there's any level 2s in the way. Oh, there is, yeah, so I don't think I have line of sight on these guys, so. Yep, so basically we can see now if you guys have line of sight to shoot back at me, if you have the range and the skill to do so.
I know I have one shot, so
A few LRMs, but I'm not sure I have the
I'm
skills.
gonna put your tomahawk there.
Alright, so who's doing the shooting? Just need to
It's the
point out.
gunslinger.
So this is the gunslinger, and he's going to be firing some LRMs.
No.
Oh.
Gauss rifle.
Oh, Gauss rifles. Sorry, yes. Even better, Gauss rifles. Into my tomahawk.
Okay, double check my range just to make sure I win. I think I counted 21, and they can reach
Yep.
out to 22, so I think I have one.
20, 21. Yep, it is in range.
Yeah. They do use ammo.
So here's my tomahawk. You'll notice it has a lot more armor points than Buster's mech did, and that's because it's a 100-ton mech, assault mech.
Okay, so this gunslinger has a gunnery skill of 3. He ran onto the field, which moves him up to a 5. The range is long, makes it a 9, and the modifier for my target is 1, makes it a 10.
Yep, and you do have a wood adjacent to you,
Yes,
I believe.
Yes,
Yep,
so that makes it an 11. I didn't count that. I don't think I did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm looking at 2 11s. And these are Gauss rifles. They're basically iron nickel slugs being fired. It's a railgun, is what it
It's
is.
a railgun, yeah.
They have a railgun and they do 15 points of damage. They're an amazing weapon.
Yep. Railgun number 1. 9. Good roll.
Close.
Not
So a really good roll.
And railgun number 2. Not
Ah.
good.
So
Okay.
you're sliding them in.
That's it.
Sliding them
Okay, so 2 iron nickel slugs.
Go flying by.
At supersonic speeds.
So I think Rob has range, but I don't know if he'll have the skill to take the shots.
I don't know if I have the range. Actually, I'm at 23, I think, from you.
Your
Oh.
PPCs can do it.
Yeah, if you have any ERPPCs, you'll have your improved heavies. I don't think will be in range. Let me count it out. 1, 2. What's the range of improved heavies? Improved heavy Gauss?
Oh, factors right here. 18.
18.
Oh, okay. It's 22 damage. Where I got 22.
It's improved,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's
It's
low
not
damage. I
the
mean, low
damage
range.
Still,
The damage is consistent though. So it's
Yes.
normal heavy Gauss, which the damage
Right.
is based on range. Yeah.
and is there even minimum? I don't think there's minimum anymore. Oh no, there is still 3.
Yeah, they live.
But 6, 12, 18 for 20.
No.
Yeah.
LRM.
Good shooters.
Alarms are 21, which
Right.
I don't know if you'll be in
I
range.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I could fire my LRMs, but they'd be indirect fire, and I don't want to worry about them.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm in range, is what I'm saying.
So, that's what you can do with LRMs, like long-range missiles. You can do what's called indirect fire. As long as somebody can see to spot, You can basically lob them, but it makes it harder to hit.
So I guess, are you anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're to our first piloting skill.
Yep,
So I have to look up the piloting skill on the Nodachi, which is
and it's this
4.
guy right here.
Yes.
And just as a reminder, it's because he took at least 20 points of damage, is why he has to make a piloting skill check.
And he is a 4. So what you do is you start with a 4, which seems pretty easy to do with 2d6, right? But then you add 1
for the piloting skill
damage.
check. Yep.
So that's 5. You need a 5 or better. That's all I need. All I need is a 5. Just don't get a 4. And I get a 4.
Oh, no.
That's how that works, by the way.
Well, you guys get to see some interesting. We're going deep into the rules. Well, not really deep, but like some.
It's just common. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the great thing about this. Piloting matters, and
Yes.
piloting is a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called the seatbelt check, and that's to see if the pilot takes damage on this fall. So again, I need the same thing. I need a 5 or better. Got it.
So no damage to the
no
pilot.
damage. The 5-point harness, holds him in place. He doesn't hit his head or bite his tongue or anything weird like that.
Yep.
So now we got to find out which direction he falls. It's a real simple thing. One is straight ahead, and it's a hex. So you just count around the hex, and whichever direction this number is, that's the direction he falls. And he falls right on his face. So now you're going to see, because of the miniature, and I don't want to break the sword off, I'm going to put him on his back. But
we know
he's
facing that way.
direction.
Yep.
Yeah. And that does matter when you're on the ground. So now I'm going to have to do damage. And the damage is your tonnage, which is 70 tons divided by 10. So
Yes.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
And you have to do it in 5-point groups. So the first 5 points, here, it's going to be right on his center torso. Boom. So let me go ahead and bring him up to the top. Nodachi is having a bad day. Bad mech day. There's 5 points. And as you can see, there's still a lot of circles left. So
Yeah,
he's taking a beating, but he's not dead
Yeah,
yet.
it's a 70-ton mech, which is heavy mech. Heavy mechs have pretty good armor.
They do.
So.
And then this is the last 2 points of damage. And it's going center torso.
Wow. So that is So focusing.
He's up focusing on fire.
Focusing right where the
Yeah.
one of the large pulses hit.
Yes. And that is all. And so, like I say,
So now we're in the heat phase, and this is where you would generate heat,
Yes.
and which I've already done, which I've generated 4 over the heat. So I'm now plus 4 heat on my tomahawk, but 4 heat or less, there's no issues for your mechs.
Right, and the gunslinger firing those 2 Gauss rifles, that generated 2 points of heat, plus he ran, which generates 2 more for 4, but he has 20 heat sinks, so he did not exceed the heat sinks. He generated no heat.
Very good.
All was
Yes.
dissipated. And anyone else, any mech that just moves without engine damage is not going to generate it.
Right.
Yep. And in Battletech, you actually roll for initiative each turn, so we can do that right now.
Okay, you want to do a die and do that?
Sure.
So, and in initiative, winning initiative means you go last, which is a good thing. So I got a 10.
Yep, so-
Okay.
and we got a 10.
Oh, so reroll. 5.
Can we do 5 too? We can do 7.
7, all right.
Hey, 7.
And what that means is, I'm going to put the camera back on the high tripod so you can see us moving. But what that means is that we alternate movement, but I have to move first. Then they will move next, then I have to move. And the reason why it's important to go last is because then you can see where your opponent goes and respond to their movement. And it really matters when you get in close range. You can get behind mechs and, get into the weak rear armor, that kind of good stuff. So coming up next will be round 2. Alright, so since I lost, I have to move my first mech. Those dice you see in the trailer, that's so that we can keep track of how the movement back and forth goes, because since I'm outnumbered, eventually they'll have to move 2 mechs to my 1. A lot of my movement's going to be easy right now because I'm in defensive mode on my gun line. I don't feel the need to move yet. I'm in trees, so I'm going to start with my Tomahawk 2, staying put. He'll get a modifier of 1 because he's in light woods. And actually, just to make this easy, we play fast with Battletech. We don't stand on ceremony. All of my mechs on the ridge are staying put in their tree lines. I'm going to wait on my Nova just in case anybody decides to get cute and get close early. If he wants to jump out. We'll see. And every mech has movement points. You have a movement range, you have a running range, and a jumping range. And when moving on the ground, you have to count turning your hexes. You also have to count if you're changing levels, if you have going through light woods or any other kind of difficult terrain, etc. Guys, I apologize if this is kind of blurry. It's a pretty wide shot, and I don't know why it's not focusing right, but hopefully it's not too blurry for the final product.
Okay, the Nodachi is going to try to stand in 4 at a run. Got it.
Now he stands at a 4, so that means
So stands. Yep, -2 off movement,
direction.
and then +1 heat. And I can go any direction I want when I stand.
And when you move, and like when you're standing up, you have to declare if you're doing it at a move.
Right. That's why I
or
said
walk
run.
or run, yeah, which is why Buster said he's moving at a run. So one thing in Battletech that's different from Armada is that after everyone moves, everyone declares their shots before shooting happens, and then you're locked in, because shooting is all simultaneous. So let's say one of your mechs gets destroyed during the shooting phase, you still get to shoot, because everything happens at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So my declarations, because I actually have a clear lane now, at least line of sight, it's going to be sort of difficult. My Warwolf, my Savage Wolf, and my Tomahawk are going to continue to shoot at the Nodachi. My Wolfen actually doesn't have line of sight. There's this line of level 2 trees here that he can't see through, but he does have line of sight on the Wolverine. It's going to be a tough shot because I am shooting through a level 2 woods and whatever he's next to, so we'll even see if he has a shot.
I hope he shoots it.
He will.
He's one in honor combat. But I know you won't do it.
I might. You're Kurita, so I might accept from you. The Kuritans have been relatively honorable throughout the past century.
The Steiner force has always been honored to the well-living.
We'll call that very rare then. Because they aligned themselves with Malvina Hazem. And then they paid the price for that. Alaric hasn't forgotten that. Alright, any shots that you guys want to declare?
Oh yeah, okay.
Sorry guys, as I'm transferring my...
Gunslinger's going to keep on hanging at the
Alright, Gunslinger on the Tomahawk.
I think the Fatbro moved away. So I don't think he moved the Tomahawk.
he might be in range now. Well, no, 18. He's not. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. He will be next turn.
Right, so was
Maybe.
18?
18 is right in here. You might be able to see this guy, but no, because level 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can't see anybody. So
No,
Fathia's
yeah.
done.
Yep.
LRM's on the Atlas. I did that.
Yeah, Atlas can't see anything.
No, but I can have a spot.
Oh, him up there. Oh, yeah, you can. 1, 2.
Yep. Tomahawk's on a level 3, so he can be seen by everybody, depending on
Oh,
range.
Atlas is within range of the Tomahawk.
Okay?
Alright. And then, well, because if we can't see the spotter, I'll have to use as the Shadow Hawk.
But you don't need it, you can see.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't want to spot. Yeah, although it would be good to show them the spotting, how horrible it is to shoot with a spotter.
Later on.
Yeah, if you want to lob some LRMs, we can do
And your Marauder
that.
can see with his nastiness. Oh yeah, he's in range.
Okay.
He has PPCs.
ERPPC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if 23, we should be in range.
Yeah. And a heavy guns rifle. I can't wait till you're back to get
Alright, so since you guys want initiative, you get to shoot first.
Alright.
first round.
Or do you want to? And I have the, well, okay, gals shoot first because I got 2 gals.
Okay, so
And you have to go 2 ERPs.
Okay, so we're all shooting the tomahawk.
Marauder is shooting first, and will be shooting at the tomahawk.
And I'll be using its 2 ERPPCs and its Gauss rifle.
And the gauss rifle might be out of range. The heavy gauss is. It should have normal gauss. I don't
Heavy Gauss is not going to have a range of 21, I don't think.
I think it needs 21. Yeah. The only thing I got shooting is gunslinger.
Where are we? What are we looking at? It's Atlas, Marauder. Yeah, it's Heavy Gauss. Your range is 20.
Never mind. Well, then the Atlas would probably be letting down some missiles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But after you open it up.
Okay, so we need the Marauder first?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we'll have that. Yeah, you're right. We need the Atlas to go. Just in case the gunslinger.
Oh, that makes sense. So in Battletech, you want to fire your biggest weapons first,
Yep.
and then you fire your smaller weapons, because if you get inside armor, you then have chances to get critical.
So
what do you want?
gunslinger, or do you want to do?
I can do gunslinger. It has the 2 punches. Okay, so gunslinger will fire first. So again, it's 2 gauss rifles, and they are. Okay, so the gunslinger is at long range still, so he's a 3. He ran, makes it a 5. Long range makes it a 9. Got a tree. Actually, no. I'm gonna be. You're to the right of that seam.
Yep.
Yep. So it's a clean shot. Because there's no tree in this hex, the gunslinger has a clean shot in him.
Correct.
So, where was I again? So I was 3. I ran 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for long range. 1 for his movement, or his dice down.
Yeah, just die, yeah.
So I'm looking at 10s. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah. We haven't played for a while. We're a little rusty.
Yes.
First one misses. And the second goes. Come on, let's go. Oh, 7. So close. At least I went the right way. Okay. And then for you.
All right. So we got 2 ER. I think he's right.
2 euro.
2 ERPPCs and the
That's
Gauss
it.
rifle.
Gauss is
That's
20,
not
so it's
Not
not
range.
range.
So we got 2 ERPPCs.
Yep. And he's going to be.
So actually, wait a minute. So let's say distance long. Let's worry about that. There's no.
3.
I can actually have a clear shot, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. All right.
So
So his movement again is 1. So
you're a 3. You're a 3 and you jumped.
it's a 3 gunner.
Yeah.
A jump that puts it up to
6.
6.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it's long range.
Yep.
So
Long range.
10.
10.
My modifier 11.
11. Yep. I need 11.
2 11s. 7. 7, 11. Come on. 7, 11. Oh.
It's definitely
Did
not.
not add up to
Snake
11.
I wish that was that location. We'll get back to that later.
Okay. And then last but not least, the Atlas is like, why didn't you just let me shoot first?
When
Nothing else. And so the Atlas has basically an ERPPC and a Gauss rifle. Wow. And an LRM-20. Dang.
oh, something I thought it was. Okay.
You want to start with the ERPPC or the Gauss rifle?
Yeah.
Gauss rifle.
Sure. If it's with his equipment
And
right.
he's a 4.
And you can see.
And there's no tree there. Wow, nice. Okay.
Did he walk or did he run?
I ran.
I ran. I have to.
So I think it's going to be 12s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 11.
11. It'd be the same because
Yeah.
jumped the worst skill and he only ran 4. Yeah, so.
So Gauss rifle?
Some 11s.
Gauss rifle first.
No.
Nope. Okay. It was an ERPPC, I believe.
Yes. You're a 9.
So
So close.
9. All right. And
And LRM-20.
LRM-20.
Wow.
Wow.
We're at the wiffle balls.
Well, this is not the range that Intersphere is good at fighting at.
No.
This is the range that clanners like to be at. Once it gets in close range, you guys, it's going to be bad news for me. So, I'm going to start with my single pot shot with my Wolfen. Has an ERPPC. Is going to be shooting over here at the Wolverine. It's going to be a tough shot. He is a 2. He did not move. Long range makes it a 6. His modifier makes it a 10. And the woods that he's next to makes it an 11. And then I did have a heavy wood to shoot through, so I actually don't have a shot because it goes up to 13. And you can't roll a 13 on 2d6.
Yes.
So no shot, actually.
Who was that on?
That was on the Wolverine.
Darn.
Yep.
Did I sense you were targeting me though? Was the lock trying to happen?
You probably heard like it was flickering like dee 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 dee. Yep.
Okay.
Little red dot flashing later.
So instead it'll be my Tomahawk, my Savage Wolf, and my Warwolf will be shooting at the Nodachi, the wounded mech.
Oh.
And everyone's gonna have a clear shot except for my Savage Wolf will have a light woods to shoot through.
That's gonna hurt.
And we will start with my Savage Wolf. He is going to be firing 2 ERPPCs. And he will be heat neutral with that since he didn't move and nothing else. So he is a 2, long range 6, your modifier 7. So 2 7s. Onto the Nodachi. And they both hit. So 15 points each. He's playing ERPPCs. So we have right leg and right torso for 15 each.
Okay.
We have a logistics officer, Carrie, so he'll be the right leg, actually. Is here.
It's already taken damage?
Yeah, those have already been taken. Yeah.
Yep.
15?
And then right torso.
Just here? For the same amount?
Same amount. Then we will go with my Warwolf, which will be firing its Gauss rifle and 2 LRM 10s. Go ahead and mark my ammo. And he will actually have need only 6s because he doesn't have a wood to shoot through. And the Gauss rifle will actually be a 5 because he has a targeting computer. So we'll start with the Gauss rifle. Buster's AI is getting involved. So that is a hit with a 5. So 15 points to the left torso. And then for the LRM 10s, I need 6s. 1 hit. So with missile weapons, you have to roll scatter to see how many you get out of the 10. That, I think, will get me 6. It gets me 6 missiles. So I get 5 points and then 1 point. The gray will be the 1 point. So left leg takes 5, right leg takes 1.
Right leg each one?
Yes. Yeah. And lastly, my Tomahawk 2C, I'm going to fire 2 large pulses and 3 LRM 15s so that I can cool down to neutral.
Love it.
Alright, so the large pulses, this is actually a clear shot now. So yeah, I need 5, oh actually no, it's 2 long range, 6, 7, down to 5s because of pulses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2, wait, you said it's long range or medium?
It's long range.
So still, okay, so 2, 6.
Yep. 7 because your modifier minus 2.
Yep.
Yep, so 7's for the large pulses. Or 5's for the large pulses, and 7's for the large. So, oh, I jammed my pulse. 10 points to the left arm. Spreading it out this time. And then 3 LRM 15s. These need 7s. 1, 2 salvos hit. See how many hit out of 15 for each one. And 10 and a 4. So I get 12 and 6.
There's a table that he's checking when he rolls the numbers.
Yes.
See how many.
And you don't add it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to resolve it 5-1 for the 6, and then
Yeah.
5-5-2 for the 12.
Yeah, you have to do individual weapon systems. Okay. So we'll start with white will be the 1. I'll do the 5 and 1 first. Ooh. So center torso for 1 and snake eyes is possible crit. We'll do that here in a second. And then left leg for 5. So on a crit, you want to roll an 8 or better to see if you hit any critical systems in turn, which I do not. And then the white will be the 2, as I do 5, 5, and 2. So left arm for 2. Right leg for 5, that might go internal.
It will. 1 point in.
And left leg for 5. And since I got into internal structure, I get to try to do a crit on that limb. No crit.
So
And,
I can stay standing.
yes.
That's
And now that is all of my shooting.
Yeah, but that's all our shooting, so we're at
Yeah.
a piloting skill roll.
Yep.
So we will see if the Nodachi can stay standing. And in basic Battletech, it's only +1 no matter how much damage you
Right.
take. You can do special rolls where you get 1 point
For every
plus 1
20.
every 20.
Yeah.
But thank goodness I only need a 5.
Yes.
Got a 6. Yay!
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm standing. Wobbly, but up.
Alright, so that's it for round 2. So we can go and go to initiative. Try to keep things moving along. I got a 6.
Move this.
And a 10, so I lose initiative again. And so we'll be right back for round 3.
I was a little distracted. I should have been hot. I should have fired one of these.
We can say you did. Because triple strength Myanmar, the double damage melee stuff you talked about at the beginning, you want to be hot. And there's a specific range you have to hit for ideal.
Yeah.
So I still don't think I need to move yet and start adjusting my modifier. So my gun line's going to stay put, and my hidden, quote unquote hidden skirmisher is going to wait to see if he has a target of opportunity come in.
Okay, so last turn, what we did not go through was while I did not have any shots, I did fire a bunch of weapons just to get hot, essentially. So the Nodachi fired a bunch of medium lasers, large pulse, inner spirit version, and I think a flamer possibly, or a small laser. Anyway, to get to 37 heat, he has 28 heat sinks, so 28 and 37 is 9. So his heat is at 9 at the end.
And that's the sweet spot, right, for
Yes, that's
TSM.
exactly
We
right.
want to be at 9 heat for the ideal TSM. So now he's not only faster, but when he gets in the melee, he'll hit harder.
And the Wolverine is going to start getting hot.
Yeah, in Battletech, you don't have to have a target to shoot like a Star Wars. You have to, have a target in range, line of sight, and shoot. Battletech, you can just shoot at the ground if you want. You can also dump ammo if you need to, turn off heat sinks to try to get hot, that kind of thing.
And that's actually what the Wolverine is going to do, is going to turn off 5 double heat sinks to go down to 10. He'll do that at the end phase of last turn.
My guys are fine. Steiner, that's fine.
You're right.
Yes.
And the
Yeah,
Charger,
they don't want to turn off. They need their heat sinks for all their big heavy guns.
the Charger is not turning off heat sinks, he's just firing some stuff. He fired a snub-nose PC, 29, I jumped 5.
Do all of
four,
your three
three have it.
have oh my gosh, yeah, I really need. I know my targets have to kill first, because once they start getting to, but it's all dangerous because once Steiner gets into like medium range, so that your skills aren't as bad, you have a lot of heavy guns. So, but the Kurita mechs are gonna be easier to kill.
Yeah, the Charger's not going to fire anything yet.
Just because they don't have as much armor.
Because the Charger's good, he can get hot whenever he wants, and he's not close enough to get hot enough yet.
Yeah.
So
It's like a gradual climb.
he'll get there eventually. But
keep it
Wolverine,
chill.
because Wolverine doesn't have any weapons, he has to turn off instincts.
To even hope to get high. Gotcha. Alright, we guys can do everybody but 2. This Nodachi dies. So, yep, Nova's going to come out to play. He's going to jump out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into these woods. So he moves 5 hexes. That'll make it a 2. And he's in. He jump makes it a 3. And then Light Woods makes it a 4.
So the
So,
last 2.
Let's see.
Okay, so this mech breaks off from the pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And announces himself, I am Taisu Hirohito Takashi. And I wish to participate in the ancient and noble clan ritual of Zelbringen against the mech who attempted to target me. The, what is that, Warhound? Warwolf?
Wolfen.
Wolfen, the Wolfen. If you shall, and let no one interfere.
Some communication going back and forth between his star captain. See, it's Wolverine. What's the tonnage of a Wolverine?
55.
55. The over the comms, the point number 5. I did not name this person. Responds after getting information from his star captain that Kuritans are honorable and this is their commander. He should hold their lance to it. I accept your challenge. And although I know Kuritans to be honorable, if any of these Steiner Surats interfere, I'll consider Zelbergen broken.
So you see the Wolverine head look to the left and raise the sword, and you're thinking there's a communication. He's mine.
Really? Okay.
And for those that don't have any idea what we're talking about, it's a clan tradition of one-on-one combat, and no one can interfere, regardless of the outcome.
If they do,
If they do, then it's all bets are off.
Yeah. This is disgrace. And honor is one of the main things in clan. You're not a clanner if you are without honor. You might as well be in the
And we as clan will fully agree, and that's why we consider Jade Falcon. We don't consider them true clans.
especially with the Mongol.
With the Mongol Malvina Hazen doctrine that they had going on.
Ugh.
All right, so declaring targets, he will, since he's been challenged, will declare into the Wolverine.
I don't think Wolverine's actually going to shoot this turn. Yeah.
Nova's going to go all in on the Nodachi with support from my star captain, Savage Wolf. My Tomahawk and my Warwolf are going to switch targets. Into, what's this called again?
Charger.
Oh, that's the Charger, yeah. It doesn't look like a Charger. It's a Kuritan Charger. So they'll go, these guys will be going into the Charger.
Okay, so in the gunslinger into the big guy, Charger. Oh gosh.
I don't think
I gotta think. I don't think I have a shot at that thing. I'll look here real quick. I might. No. Charger's gonna start going against this guy right here.
Alright, the werewolf.
They can see him, right? Or
They should be able to. He's on a level 2.
There's no level
so as
2
long as there's no level 2s
between,
in
right?
between, you should be able to see him.
thanks.
Yep, I don't see.
Level 1.
These all look like level 1s.
These are all
right here.
level 1s. Yep.
Yeah, this is a level
Yep.
2 line right here, but he's on the other side of it. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so against that, Nodachi's gonna unload everything into that. And either gonna die or blow up. And he's there. Yep, that's it. So I don't know. Where are you gonna shoot it?
All right, the Shadowhawk. Excuse me, sorry about that. I don't think it can see the thing that popped out.
Yeah, but I think you've got a lot of. The reason why I did that is it's like you have multiple woods in the way, so you can't see the logo.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. All right.
Yep.
So he'll turn and he will go after the. You get that guy?
Yeah, he can do that guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna fire upon him. The
Back 100 years ago, this would have broken the zone ring like we started. But it's gonna be like a noble combat
Yes.
in the midst of this furball.
Yes.
Yep. The Fafnir, I think, can see. Yeah, he should be able to see the same target as the Shadowhawk.
Actually, you broke it at the beginning. You had multiple units target the Nodachi.
Oh yeah, well I mean, the Wolf Empire, yeah, Alaric Ward no longer holds to those, he thinks that his progenitors were foolish, especially on Tukid.
Yes.
Um,
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, his weren't. Wolf's the one that won.
Wolves were the only ones that won. Everybody else was stupid in their tactics on Tukid.
Yeah.
Completely, what was the Comstar commander's name?
Fought. And
Fought.
Alexander,
Yeah.
Anastasia.
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 Was that all I could?
That wasn't Alexander Fought. It was, I don't think.
But it was a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who used to be a Steiner, I guess it was
Yes, he
revealed
was.
later.
Yes.
But yeah, Fought was his
Yeah,
name.
he's actually in line to throne. He used.
Oh, that's right. He was. Yeah, that's right.
He was like the former Archon's second cousin,
Yeah.
brother, or something. I don't know. Okay, so you can all see him.
Yep. If I get he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
Yeah. I think everyone.
And then the Atlas.
Where's that 2 stop?
So this is the 2 line right here.
Here?
These 4 woods are on a level
Okay,
2.
so everyone is. Yep, everyone is that side of the spine. So all 3 could see him,
Yeah,
or
the
they can go
spine
for that
comes-
one. Yeah.
This one I could declare, I think.
No, you're on that side of the spine. 'Cause-
Oh, that's right. I am on that side. Never mind. You're right.
Yep.
Yep. I am shifted over.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, we can do your little thing, what you've been doing to our little thing.
Yep.
Yep.
But we'll miss.
Yep. All right. So guys, real quick, we need to change out the battery on my camera, and we'll be back for the shooting. Okay. So since you guys won initiative, you guys can do all your shots first. Who will be doing the first shots, and who will be shooting at?
Would you like to do the honor, literally?
Yeah, I'll do the tomahawk real quick.
So
Gunslinger,
gunslinger
shoot
into the
right.
tomahawk. All right. Candy, inner sphere, finally scored first blood.
Can't be, I don't know. So 3, he's running, makes him a 5. You're at medium range now, so it makes it a 7. There's no wood between, so 8.
Yeah, he's on level 3, so yep, no woods in between.
There goes 8 number 1. No. And 8 number 2. Come on. Ah! Okay.
Tomahawk is safe for now.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the Wolverine is not shooting?
Wolverine's not shooting. Nope. He's standing there.
Yep. Is he shooting at all to stay hot, or does
He's
he?
not even getting hot yet.
Oh, not even
Nope.
getting hot yet.
Not even getting hot yet.
All right, so then it's gonna be everybody else. Well, almost everybody else into my werewolf.
Yep.
Would you like to do yours one-on-one first?
So
Well, I've got a lot of small.
all of these guys are going to be going into my werewolf, and lastly, it'll be the Nodachi into my Nova.
Yeah. I've got smaller guns.
All right, so into the werewolf.
Okay.
And you're 50. Which one do you want to open up with?
Probably back there if we can.
Okay, Fafnir's at long range.
Yep. And
4?
yep. Ran. So that makes it a 6. And then
My modifier makes it a 7.
7.
You're all on that side of the ridge, so you should have.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything that you're adjacent to that matters,
Nope.
but it doesn't look
It's
like
a
it.
clean shot.
Yep.
So,
I need 11.
yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because you're, 4, ran, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for your 1.
Alright, 2 11s.
Come on, Rob.
I know, right? Happy.
22 points of damage.
Oh, come on, do it again. Oh, no, don't do it.
Oh.
7. Oh, well. And do you have to do the pounding skill?
What? I know.
Because
Yeah.
you moved and fired it. So I think the improved still does that.
I think the proof heavy still do. Yes. You still have to.
Yeah.
Well, but since you're an assault mech, I think you make it automatically. As long
It's
as.
-2, so I think a 3.
Oh yeah, because pilot skill's a 5. Yep. So.
We can do that now if you want.
Yep, good.
Yep. So because you're firing a heavy weapon,
Yep.
he's good.
Okay.
Now, we will go on to the
The heavy kinetic weapon, I should say.
Marauder.
Mm-hmm.
Long range again. He's a 2 though. I mean a 3.
Oh, he might not be long range. He's 14 away.
He's a 3. He ran. He's a 5.
Yeah, he's at medium range for medium range for his ear PPCs, but his heavy galaxy might still be up long.
Yeah. I think well, maybe not. 14 might be okay.
Heavy galaxy is 13.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
for the medium.
And by the way, I
Oh.
almost forgot. So you
What?
generated 3 points of heat. You did 30 points, and you had 32. So you're at 1 heat.
Anyway, back to that. Okay. The 2 ERPPCs are going right into the. Did we check the? I think we did the one in front.
Yeah. This wood. There's nothing in between.
Yeah, it's
No, I
clean
mean,
shot.
Clean shot.
We picked that guy right in front here.
No, you're shooting here. You don't have any line of sight here.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure we did that.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
and then I'll do the Gauss. No, the Gauss I can't hit. Never mind.
yeah. Let's see. Your PPCs are 3. You jumped 6.
6, yeah.
Medium range 7, 8, 9.
9.
So you need a 9. If you fired the
Gauss
heavy
would be
guns, it'd be an 11. So.
Yeah, 9. Just gonna do student for 9.
Couple 9s.
9.
And
Oh.
7.
man, just I'm glad I didn't use the kinetic
You just
weapons.
cannot break into
can't break
double
into
digits.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
now
okay.
the Atlas.
Yeah.
Again at long.
Mm-hmm.
He's a,
Yeah, he has a lot.
he's a 4.
So 4, 8, 9. Yep. 4, 8, 9.
I don't know. He might have wood, doesn't
He might have a wood. He does. The Jason wood does matter. Yep.
Yep.
So,
he?
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to open with first? The glass?
Let's go with the Gauss first. Oh, can't reach. Which
Yeah,
is
the
light
glass
Gauss.
can reach.
Okay.
It's not a
Okay.
big glass. It's
Okay.
No, it's regular glass. Yeah, all of your long range weapons can reach.
Okay, PPC.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. LRMs?
LRM 20. Come on. Rob, hit this thing. Oh,
No.
it's only 6
Oh.
Yes, when you see the facings like the fist
Yes.
right there, it's actually a 6.
Alright, so the charger. Can the charger hit?
Okay, how far away are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 away. Okay. And do not have any terrain between us. Okay, so medium range for my snub nose and my light. And long range for my ER mediums. I think I will fire 25. And I jumped, that put me a 10 over. I'm gonna stay cool. So I'm gonna fire a snub nose PPC, a light PPC, and that is all for now. Okay, so snub nose PPC is at medium range. So I'm a 4 gunnery. I jumped, which makes me 7. You're at medium range, 8, 9, 1 for your thing, 10.
Alright.
And then the light PPC, same thing, you 10. No. Wow. See, that's why I need a dice gel for Christmas.
All right, and then lastly we have Nodachi.
Well, I have my Shadowhawk still, though.
Oh, Shadowhawk.
Yep.
Shadowhawk's still shooting at the werewolf.
So I think that's what I was looking at. Does he have? Is he clear shot?
I haven't seen
I mean,
that many
with
rolls.
this many rolls, you should have been hitting double digits at least once or twice. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Should have been something by now.
We did, I think, initiative once.
Yeah, that's true. We're getting 10s on it.
Yeah. You're
That's because we're mixing dice. Maybe we need to mix dice on these two.
right. That's the way. Who knows?
We're a true team.
How far away is he
Better
from?
together.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're 8 hexes away.
Ooh, 8. 8?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. That's great for Snubnose.
I don't know. Snubnose is objectively it's the best weapon in the game.
Yes.
I'm partial to ERPPC, clean ERPPC, but objectively the
Oh.
Snubnose PPC.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I do like the
Clan Large Pulse
the large pulse laser.
is really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still with Snubnose. I don't know
But
why.
Snubnose is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Has an amazing range.
So he's gonna fire at Snubnose, and then he has an LRM
Okay.
that he'll be firing. Well, wait, that's. Oh, yeah, should be fine.
Maybe at medium.
Yep, yep,
And you're not in minimums.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Okay.
finally Snubnose in the LRM.
He's a 4. He jumped. 7. Medium range or short range.
Short range for the snub.
8.
Yep.
So 8 for the snub.
Okay.
What's 2 hit we've had?
Oh!
Yes! Yay! Steiner shows us how it's
The
done.
first hit.
Told you I like Snubnose.
So 10 points.
Oh, left arm.
Left arm. Okay.
That's a start.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Okay.
And then the LRM.
Those need 10s.
No, there's an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Anything else?
One more hex and that would have hit.
Mhm.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so now bring out the
No.
Blackhawk.
Yes. Oh, you mean Nova? Or do you mean Blackhawk? Or do you mean Nova?
It's a Blackhawk. It's Nova. It's Blackhawk. It's Nova. It's a Blackhawk going Nova.
He's not a mad cat.
Terrible.
Going insane. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the list.
Catapult, Robert, catapult.
So I'm a 3. I'm hot. Makes me a 4. I ran. Makes me a 6. You're at 3 hexes, which is at short range. There's a tree in front, so that makes it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a large pulse laser. Drops it by 2 to 9. So we'll start off with a 9. I read the wrong dice.
You want to take that back?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but.
Let's read it dice. Oh,
See?
maybe not.
That's what it
There we
is.
go.
Yep.
9 points to the Black Hawks. Right leg.
That leg. Hey.
It's a start. Okay, now the medium pulse lasers would be 11s. 11 number 1. Oh, 10, man. At least I'm starting to roll double digits. 11 number 2. Misses.
Hey, are
Okay.
you not in short range?
No, they're
Or are they 2, 4, 6? Oh.
Another medium pulse laser. Got a few more of these. And then another medium pulse laser. Nope. And another medium pulse laser. Ah, so
Come
close.
on, man. You
Let
one
me
of
make
those
sure that's
days.
right. Yeah,
One
3,
of those.
hot, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, yep. And then another medium pulse laser. Okay, we are medium lasers. 11s. Needing 11 for 1. Needing 11 for 2. Oh! Okay. Small pulse laser cannot hit because it would need 13. Small laser can't hit. Flamer can't hit. So those do not fire. And that is
gotta
all.
keep
So would you like another range of my medium pulse lasers? 4, 8, 12.
Yeah.
So
So we'll just leave it here. So now it's my turn to do shooting. So we'll leave it here. So it's going to be my Nova shooting at the Nodachi. I need to look at my heat.
oh yeah, I'm not going to calculate the heat unless I somehow survive this.
Yeah.
Which I could.
You could.
Good, you could, actually.
for you didn't really throw enough at it.
If he rolls like you.
But true.
Actually, my first shot needs to be my Savage Wolf because he has a PPC. So I want to open you up first.
Okay.
So my Star Captain will fire first over into the Nodachi. It is a clear shot with 1 wood in the way that he's next to. This will be a 2. He didn't move. This will be medium range. Makes it a 4, 5, 6, 7s. He needs 2 7s. There's ERPPCs.
You can miss one of these.
You called it. I did miss one.
Yes.
15 points
Just make it.
into the left torso.
Oh.
Okay, possible crit.
Possible crit. We do have a crit.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so how many? What would you roll?
I just got 1.
1. Okay, so you rolled basically an 8 or a 9. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
And this is left torso, so it's
Yep.
only going to be 1 chart, so I only need 1 dice.
Yep.
Be a 6.
6. And that is an ER medium laser.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything that blows up
Hey,
in there.
that's right, it wasn't working anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things weren't working.
And still heat neutral for him. So now for the Nova. So he fires all of his medium pulses.
And we do some math here.
That's 24 heat. He jumped 5 hexes, would make it 29 heat. Yeah, so I only go up by 1 heat, firing everything. I love that S model. And we'll just fire all my machine guns just because. We'll see if I get lucky. Alright, so 6 medium pulse lasers of the clan variety. So my 2 I don't makes it a 5. Your modifier makes it a 7. Woods in the way makes it an 8, but pulses brings it down to a 6. So first 3 6s hit twice,
Okay.
and second 3 6s hit all of the times.
Oh,
So 5.
5 7-pointers. So the first 3, we've got the head.
7 points, right?
Yep, 7. Then we've got
Wait.
Yep, do the
Immediately upon
Yep.
getting a headshot, you take a
pilot hit.
pilot hit,
And,
and
see if
you
fall
have to be
asleep.
3 or better to stay awake.
And it stays awake. Very good. Then we have left arm for 7,
Okay.
and then center torso for 7. Probably should have focused more into this guy.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna shut down.
And then left torso for 7.
Ooh, that might kill him. That kills him.
Okay, so it took out
Yes.
that left torso, and he has 3 engines in there, and if you take 3 engine hits, it's a destroyed type.
Yep. So I'm just curious, would he have stayed
Not shot down.
not
Not
shut down? 26. What do you think? Shut down avoider on 10 or better. No, he would have shut down.
Nice.
So,
The Nodachi.
so at least the guy doesn't fire a lot.
Punch forward in there.
Yes.
It's like these punch harder than that.
Avalon wasn't this hard to take. So now we'll go and do the honorable combat shot. 1 ERPPC for my Wolfen, and to the Lance Commander that's called a Taisei. Is that?
No, that's Wolverine.
It's a Wolverine.
No, I'm talking about the rank.
Oh yeah,
The Cretans have a whole different naming nomenclature that I can't remember.
Oh,
So he's a 2, he didn't move.
Tice shows the Mac. I think Tice saves the Mac.
We are actually on the other side of this wood, so it's a clear shot, except for the wood you're next to. So he's a 2, this is going to be medium, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, medium range. So 4, your modifier 8, 9. So a single 9. An 8. The wood saved you.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Missed by 1. Alright, then the final 2, my Warwolf and
Banshee is a
my
warlord, so Taisa, that's it.
Taisa, gotcha.
So, okay.
Yeah, Taisa, that's all.
Okay, so my Tomahawk and my Warwolf shooting into the Charger. And these are going to be clear shots. So we will start with the Warwolf with the Gauss rifle and 2 LRM-10s.
You want the shoots for later?
Nah. Actually, I take that back. I might take pictures of them later, so at the end. Alright, so I'll mark my ammo here real quick. Alright, 2 didn't move. This medium range, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So close range for the Gauss. No, medium range for everything. Yeah, I'm sorry. 7 is what I do. Alright, so 2, 4, 7s. Does that look right? That did not move. Alright, so Gauss rifle. Oh, targeting Peter. Need a 6.
Wait a second. This is against him, right?
Yeah, correct.
It's a 3. So
Yep.
you have 2. Okay.
Yep, 2, medium range, 4, modifier, 7.
Yep.
Targeting Peter, 6. That's it. See, I didn't even need a double digit.
Now you
roll the double digit.
No. I'm targeting the Peter.
And center torso for 15.
Oh.
Then LRM-10s, 7s, they both hit. See how many. 7 and 6, it should be the same.
Yeah.
It is 6. Yep, so
6 and
5-1 and 5-1. The gray will be the 1.
Okay.
So 5 to your right leg, and 1 to your right torso, and 5 to your left torso, and 1 to your left torso. Focus fire on that one. And then the tomahawk will be firing what I did the first shot. The 3 large pulse lasers, 2 15s to go up to 4 heat. It's actually pretty decent cycling. Let's see if this is medium range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is exactly medium range for all weapons. So 2 medium range makes it 4, your modifier makes it a 7, then down to a 5 for the pulses. So 5s for the pulses. Hit with everything.
Yep.
These are all 10 pointers. And almost a couple headshots. So left arm for 20.
Up. Yeah. You don't have to worry about it too much, Ben.
Okay.
And then center torso for 10. And then 7s for the LM15s. Only 1.
Wow.
And on the chart, I think that'll give me 12. Nope, it gives me 9. Yep, so 5 and a 4. The gray will be the 4. So 5 to the center and 4 to the center. Wow, focusing fire.
Now there's focus.
Oh, focusing fire. Crit him. 1 crit.
1 crit.
So
2
2 charts. First you roll to see if it's upper or lower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's
4, 5,
lower. Come on, get a 1. Hit that gyro. No, it'll be an engine.
3.
Ooh, ouch.
Engine. Oh, that's good actually.
Help you get hot.
Yes, it will. I will need that. So that means I'm actually at 5.
Doesn't that slow you down though, too?
No, not really.
Okay.
It will now.
Once you get TSM speed, yeah. Alright, that's all the shootings. We just have some piloting skill checks that need to be made.
Yes, there are. So basically, the Charger has a piloting skill.
Actually, I think that's the only one that needs to be made.
Yep, that's a 3. So 20 points of damage makes it a 4.
And he's good. Alright, and then initiative.
You're up, Buster.
7.
Nice, yeah. Right.
That's good for you guys. This is when you want to start winning initiative. Now we're getting close range.
Yes.
So we'll be back for the next round. Alright, so my first move, my Tomahawk's still going to stay put. It's basically a missile boat, and he's safe on a level 3 right now. He feels like he's going to start trading blows with this guy soon. Some shots going back and forth. But he will stay put in that woods, but pretty sure everyone else is going to start moving to get my modifiers up.
Oh, guys on the big guy.
Oh yes, yep. So declare our shots. Obviously the honorable combat. No shots from my Nova.
I think you might not still be in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, still not in range.
So just me shooting. Yeah, as you're posing with your TSM.
I actually
Which is kind of
moved so you could get a better shot.
Yes.
Because you had 3 woods, or 2 woods, and oh my god, that's no good. Now you only have 1 wood. I'm trying to give you the best shot.
Yes, I see. Yes, and I really appreciate it.
Fafnir, where are you? There you are. It's going to continue on to the Thunder thing, guys.
You're level 2, right? Oh, but you're on level 2. You're
Yeah,
No,
you're
little big guy.
So this is a level 2 and this is a level 1 with a level 2 building. So technically a level 3.
Was going off the big guy over there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you got partial cover.
So I have partial cover here.
No,
on that
that's
side.
But you want to go with that though?
Yeah.
You really want to go with that? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You know, it's going to be long range shots for everything. Partial cover guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You'd be medium range shots for everything. Oh no, wait, that's the fact. Still.
Is it a 12?
Yeah, it's 12. So it's long range in either. So might as well go with one that doesn't have partial cover. I agree. It's a clean shot.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, so factor on that.
Yeah.
So those 2 are going there. Definitely the big boys are not playing the Zilbrand thing.
No, they're just throwing haymakers at each other.
And then the Marauder, same thing. Well, yeah, Marauder can do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Going up to the big guy.
No. Yeah, that's right.
Should be able to-
It would be a better shot. Well,
What?
you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much is there? 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15 there. You'd have medium range shots on that guy. So you'd have 1 better shot because he's
Alright, we'll go after that. One better shot right
Okay.
in front of your.
So boom,
Swordsman.
boom, boom.
And then we got
Nothing.
nothing. Oh, this is-
I might take a pot shot at. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Him.
Just check one. Wait a minute, that's what
Yeah. Charger. Yeah. And you can do the same.
You have a shot.
Yeah.
He's above you.
I'll
so
do it.
The wood,
Okay.
wood doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
partial
it matters
cover.
1, but
And then of course Atlas is going to be going in at that big guy.
focusing on so a lot of split the fire between.
The
those
kind of
two.
splitting fire between those 2.
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
Oh, it's 14?
It's 14 to him.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a better
supposed to.
number.
Yeah, you're going 1 better. So the only thing, so these 2 there, these 2 there,
Yeah.
and these 2
Yeah.
there. Yeah, so 4 to there, 1 no shot, 2 there.
Poor Ben's like, wait, what happened?
Well, I just want you guys to know, my 3 heavy hitters were all going to focus on the Fafnir.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Finally, you.
Yeah.
Steiner's gonna start.
Well, the Charger with a modifier of 4 surrounded by woods. Yeah. We have a nice Fafnir out in the open, clean shot for all my shots with a 1.
Being that
So
It's a Fafnir.
he is a Fafnir though.
he can take it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want
yeah.
to open up with him? I mean, you got the big gun. Let's bring out
Alright.
that tomahawk.
So, all right. So actually, I need to be right back, guys. I'm running out of space. All right. So who's shooting first? The Fafnir,
Yes, the Fafnir will shoot first.
and they're all going. And who else is shooting at the tomahawk? So
Gunslinger.
Fafnir and the gunslinger. So they're the only 2 shooting at the tomahawk.
I think the Atlas. No, the
No,
Atlas was
Atlas
Fafnir.
and Marauder.
Yeah, just the
Okay.
Fafnir and Gunslinger.
And they're going into my assault mech, my tomahawk.
Oh, I do have a snub nose PVC. Oh yeah, so I will take this my shot. We'll go around within range. This thing was a pulse.
All right. Tomahawk's ready to receive.
Alright, Fafnir. He's a 4. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
He ran. Oops. Got it? Okay. He ran. He's moved to 6. Long, medium range, I believe. 14 should be in. So that's 8 plus your modifier gives it up to 9. Is there any other modifiers in between, Ben, over there that you have?
No, it's clear shot.
Okay. 9.
So 4, yep, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I need 2 9s.
Couple nines.
9s.
Wait a second.
What?
Here's something.
Wait, he's a 4. It's a long range 8. My modifier 9. What's your movement? Did you run?
I ran.
So 11.
Oh.
11, number
Alright.
1.
2 Evans.
The other end. Come on, Rob. Get him.
Yes!
Oh, boom.
points of
Points of
damage.
Damage. Do you want to use a little dice for location? Or you
Yeah, let's do a little. Actually, that'd be good for you to see on the camera.
Oh, fine.
Okay. Yep.
Are you ready, Rob?
Let's do it.
You box
Do
card
it.
again?
Come on, it's your box press. Beautiful.
Close.
Sorry.
10.
10.
22 points, left arm. One of the hardest hitting weapons in Battletech.
Yeah. Nice. Well done.
Toy.
In one shot, we did almost. Oh, no.
No.
We did almost all the damage you've done the last 3 times.
No,
No,
no, we're not even close.
So, and then want to do real quick the piloting for the heavy. Just need to get a
Yep.
3. Should be good.
Got it.
Use-
Yeah.
Oh, there's that 11 for the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now for
But
the
I don't-
gunslinger.
I'll take 11 on a pilot.
Oh, yes. yes.
Yep. Okay. Gunslinger is a 3, and the gunslinger ran, so 5. Your medium range, so 6, 7. There's a good 8 and 9.
Uh-huh.
9 number 1. No. Come on, gunslinger.
Come on, I got that.
A 9 is terrible. Oh!
Oh, you're joking.
So close. 7.
So, for next round, we need to consider this, especially for the gunslinger and tomahawk. They start shooting at each other, Buster.
Mm-hmm.
These right here are going to be level 3 woods that are going to be getting in the way
Oh, yeah.
for next turn. We can start considering those for next turn.
Well, oh, yeah, because you are on. That's right.
Because I'm on level 3, you'd actually would have shot through one of those. But for next round, we
Not that it would have mattered. I had
It-
even hit the
yeah.
target. So.
Yeah.
But yes. And so you'll have the same thing shooting out.
shooting out. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you maneuver somewhere else.
Okay, so that's it for the Tomahawk.
So now everybody else, so you got the Marauder, the Atlas, and then these two guys are all gonna be taking shots at my Warwolf Prime.
Alright, let's start with the Marauder. Why not? He's 3.
Okay.
He jumped, so it's not 3, it's 6.
Yep.
Range. Medium range.
Yep.
So that's 2, so that's 8. And then your modifier is a 1. That's 9.
And then a wood in between.
Wood
so
in
10.
between for 10s.
Actually, yeah, so think about it.
So
it's
if
gonna
you
be 2 woods actually, because
What?
this would.
Oh, yep, that wood
Oh,
would be
so
there.
10
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 11.
11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we had been counting.
Yep. That doesn't matter anyway.
Didn't matter.
We're just clearing the trees.
Yeah.
The other one.
Like, you know.
2 threes.
2 3s. Actually, he's just going to be targeting the wood hexes to start burning
Yeah,
them down.
exactly. It's like
That is the thing you can do.
You
about
can
it,
do
though.
that,
You
yes.
can do that. It's a cheesy thing that makes me
with the flamer,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah, you can clear woods.
Yeah.
Atlas.
Okay, Alice tunes. Okay, so it's up with the Gauss. Yeah.
Yep. So 6, partial cover. Let's see, what was it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And these 11s again. These 11s hit these guys.
What's
That
this?
ridge, yeah, that's a level 2. Yeah, that's this ridge line right here.
Yeah. 12. Almost can't see you.
Wait a minute. 11 or 12?
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Partial cover.
Oh yeah, 12. Yep.
Nope. Okay, and the missile boat.
Yeah.
Come on, double fist. Steiner.
Ah, that's a 10.
So
That's
close.
double digit. Hey, we hit with the heavy gods.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a,
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Alright, then the smaller guys with their pot shots, the 2 mediums.
Oh yeah, here I'll do my
Yeah, you got it.
my
Yeah.
snub nose. No,
It
jams.
jams.
I'm glad.
That's a joke.
I'm glad you said yours first.
There's no cannon that jams if you
Yes.
roll snake eyes. Thank goodness none of us have those things. And then you.
Yeah. So.
Let's just see what you get.
So not gonna hit.
Okay.
That number 4 base
And
and
you
jump.
jump.
7,
Yeah.
7 before you even started.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun.
Alright.
Where's your seat?
And, well, did we need to do your,
Oh yeah, the one
Yeah,
shot.
Yep, so your Wolverine, the Zellbergen fight into my Wolfen.
So commander. So you carefully, as he comes down, he's taking aim, sighting into the reticle there. You were 10 away? Or 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, yep. So yeah, just firing Stemnos PVC. I'm 3,
Oh, just
I
that
jumped.
short for you.
6,
I forgot to declare this. I need to do this.
6, medium range, 7, 8, 9, Oh, there's no shot. You got a 5 modifier.
Oh, so it'll be 13?
No, B14.
Oh, 14. Oh. So I'm about to start making it worse, although it's almost not going to matter. Because it has stealth armor.
Then it's what, 10 heat?
10 heat, but I only have one gun, so I can actually do it and be heat efficient.
What?
What armor?
Stealth armor?
Stealth.
Stealth armor.
It's a compelling.
I thought you said health
Yeah.
armor. I'm like,
But it doesn't work at close range. So once you get with that snub nose, it's almost, is it worth it? Because you're going to be within 10 hexes next turn, so I don't think I need to turn it on next round. So we'll just return the favor, take that PPC back to the Wolverine. He did run, so it's going to be 2, makes it a 4 for the run. Your modifier 8. There is a wood in the way 9. 10, 11 because medium range. Oh, now we're both into high modifiers.
You have 2 pictures.
Okay, yeah.
No, maybe not. One guy was.
Yeah, one guy was trying.
You see, then how to show you up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and now we'll do all of my big guns: Tomahawk, Warwolf, and Savage Wolf into the big beefy boy with the big chest, the Fafnir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of armor to get through.
Yeah.
Can we just leave it like that?
Oh, I
guess you need it.
yeah, you see my weapons.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Savage Wolf.
Actually, you don't. Just do it by memory.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
miss
yeah.
one, that's
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
It's okay, yeah.
I used to know all this by heart.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played those guys. And
So 2, the Savage Wolf did walk, so that's a 3. That also makes his heat go up by 4, which is exactly, so he will still stay heat neutral. Because he has a double XL, his heat actually is hotter. He just generates heat standing still.
That's right, yes.
So 2, he walked 3. Your modifier 4, medium range 6. So need 6s. We
Hit the
try to
broadside of a
figure
barn.
when we hit.
You need 6s to the broadside.
Alright, speaking of a barn, let's get some boxcars
No, let's not do
and
that.
just take out this heavy gun right away.
Yeah, let's not do that. Marty's not playing.
Someone else.
did it?
Left torso, left arm. Can I combine my
10
dice?
each?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wish I could.
Was it 15 each?
15 each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to the Warwolf. Which, I love this mech. It doesn't have a lot of firepower, but it is, you can never get hot unless you start losing heat sinks. So, Gauss Rifle first. 2, he did walk. 3, shooting through wood. 4, actually 2 woods. 5, medium range 6, 7. Your modifier 8.
Yep.
So, target computer makes it a 7 for the Gauss.
You use one whole cassette of that.
It is.
He's got the numbers we need.
To right torso. Well, I'm spreading it out, which is what I don't want to do against this beefy assault mech.
Oh, I don't mind.
15, right?
No,
Fif-
yeah, 15 Gauss rifle.
Let's do something else.
Now 2 LRM 10s, only 1 hits. And out of 10, that will be 6. Gray will be the 1. So 5 points to right torso and 1 point to right arm.
See, now he was being focused a little bit better. He was at the missiles. They were.
Yeah. And now for the Tomahawk, because I want to keep cycling. So I'm going to go back to heat neutral. I'm going to do 2 large pulses and 4 LRM 15s. Alright. So the pulses, 2 did not move. What was the range? 16, so yeah, it's definitely going to be long range. So 6, 7 for your modifier. Pulses brings it down to a 5.
No.
2, 6, 7, pulses 5.
5. Okay.
Because
You
we're
added
not treating
different. You added it.
Yeah.
You did the added minuses in the middle.
We didn't do the tree going your way, so.
Right,
Don't do
yeah.
the tree going back.
Next round, we're going to do that. Because it's only 5s, I'm going to actually fire 3 pulses and 1 LRM 15 to go back to neutral.
Oh,
3
wow.
5s. and a
That's
7.
all he's gonna do.
Yeah.
That's something.
Ooh, you missed one.
Ah! Look at that.
Did you miss
I
2?
missed 2.
I feel
We all
privileged.
laugh at you.
I feel
Well,
privileged.
he's rocking from that.
Yeah.
From actually getting hit.
From actually
You're getting hit.
Wait, what is this?
It's like I'm not used to this. Right leg for
Right leg.
10,
Yeah, we'll take that all day.
and then a 7 for the arm 15. It hits.
You know, I just realized we started the I can do this all day before Captain America. Just
Yeah.
saying.
If only that was the location.
Yeah.
But that's all missiles hit.
Good.
So 3 5s.
3 fires.
So we got right leg, center torso, and right torso. Just peppering them up.
3, 4, 5. You said right torso
Yes.
and center. Oh, first shot to the center.
And then I think that's everything. So I'm gonna go roll my tomahawks piloting check. He's a 3, so he needs 4. He makes it.
Wow.
Close.
Yep. Okay.
And then the Fafnir.
Yep,
Yep,
that
here.
goes time.
Big dice or small dice?
Small dice again.
Oh no.
No, you didn't.
So falls on his right side because he rolled the 2.
Again. Something like that.
And seatbelt check.
Well. Got it.
Ah.
Whew. Okay. And 5 points. On the right side, it's going to be left torso.
Well, after all that fire, come on, who could stand up for that?
And 5 points to the, what is it, right leg?
Right leg. Yep. Yeah, you hit me for a big 22, then I'm just like
Yeah, I know.
peppering.
And it's like, okay, we can do this.
Dang. All right. Well, that is all the shooting. So let's go and do initiative before we cut to the next round.
You got something, you do that during the shooting phase, right? You don't wait till the
Yes,
end
it's
phase.
a shooting phase because then
Is it?
then the fight phase, like the melee phase, you can then
Well-
kick when he's down.
Yeah, but no, I'm just thinking, when do you roll for the gun?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh no, you're right.
It's probably in the shooting phase.
Yeah, so I think I would have
I
added
think
the 1
so.
to it, so the gun really needed a 4 because he took 20 points
Oh,
down.
that's true. Yep.
Gotta think about that, yeah.
Yep.
It's been a while.
So we probably do need to wait on that gun now before
Yeah.
we.
Okay.
As long
But
as
if he stays still, then he actually auto passes. I think.
Yes, he does.
So don't have to worry
He
about
only
it.
moves when he moves, but he's
Yeah.
gonna stand here.
Yeah, he's probably gonna anchor down and
Half.
Initiative?
6.
Okay, you can roll 5, right?
I really need initiative on this one.
5, 9, 9.
5. 3.
I told you our grand strategic plan. Finally, one initiative when it matters. All right, we'll be back for the next round. Here's the next round.
This is the standing for the Fafnir. He rolls an 11.
For the stand.
Yep.
So, and it was at a run, right? Yeah.
Yep. That was
So,
it.
yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, what's my problem?
But it's also protecting you.
That's protecting you.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
What's the-
Okay. And now you move with 1.
What is going on? Let's see. Does my tomahawk need to start moving?
No, just stay there.
Yeah, right.
You've got cover that's sprouting up all around you.
Yeah, that is true.
You have craters around you.
Yeah. Yeah, tomahawk will stay put. Since this ridge line, I'll be. Remember to start counting.
1, 2.
Since this ridge almost lines up right here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's a walk.
That's a
6. Give me a 3.
It's a good thing you challenged that. He's a coward. No.
I'm fighting you at my range.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but you're also probably gonna get around him.
I mean, zoom the camera back out so you guys can see where I actually land.
Yeah, so you can tell me how to run it.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can go 5.
And guys, I apologize about it being kind of blurry. I think what's going on, I'm going to have to play around with my settings at home with the camera. With these Battletech mechs are so detailed, it's having trouble focusing. So I apologize if things are a bit blurry on the long range shots. Because it doesn't know what to focus on.
An Atlas with the 2 modifiers, what it should be focused on.
Right. That's super rare.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Alright. We're just
Unless
going
you
to do
walk
this.
into light woods.
Walk backwards
And ran into heavy.
to heavy woods for the set
Right
wolf.
So you have 2 left now?
2 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to move or not?
I'd rather your Marauder move and then
Okay.
I can move something.
That's fine.
So your Marauder.
Yeah, I use my Marauder. I let that and go. Let's see, he'll be blocked by that edge. Right. Be blocked by the ridge, right?
It's partially if he goes this
If
way.
he's where he is, if he's right where he is right now. then
Yeah.
where's
You
the
can
ridge?
see him just the ridge goes up to, where's that ridge go up to?
You see the ridge?
Level 1, level 1, where's the level 2?
So level 2 starts here.
Yeah, where's the level,
This is level 1.
yeah, where's that level 2 ridge you was talking about?
This is level 2. Oh no, on my map? This is level 2 on my map.
Yeah, but there's no level 2, where's this level 2 ridge? Oh, here
Yeah,
it is,
what's
it's
this?
here,
Yeah.
here it is, there it
Yeah,
is.
right here.
Okay.
Yeah. You're talking about, yeah, this is level 2 right here, and
Yeah,
this is
I'm
level
just-
2 right here.
Alright.
And this is level 2 actually. Level 2, level
Oh,
2.
yeah, I guess
This
this
whole thing,
this whole
this
thing's level
plateau
2
is
right
level
here,
2.
okay. Yep.
So if you go this way, you'll sort of block off from here and be able to hit the tomahawk. If you go this way, you'll be able to.
Well, here's the change here with the shadow.
Okay.
Oh, really?
See the
Yeah. Right.
Change.
Yeah, it's
So
level
up the
2.
heavy wood, or is that
Yep,
the ridge?
this is level 2. Ridge level 2 to
Okay.
here. So that's why right now he's good. If you go this way, you'll only have the tomahawk to deal with. Sure.
Yeah, I know. But I'm thinking what we have to do.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Our mission. They'll each have individual missions. We'll see.
I said we're talking about our mission.
Oh yes, the Steiner mission.
I don't think I know his
There's going to be
mission.
some interesting drama at the end of this game. Maybe we might see, or maybe not. We'll see.
No, he didn't jump, he ran.
I ran.
Walk, ran, yeah.
I ran. That was a run.
If that's a walk.
That was a lot.
scary.
That was a lot of level changes and woods to run through.
If that was a walk, that'd be really scary.
Playing cat and mouse in this Zellbrigan game. Yes. Both strategic
Yeah, I was
minds,
gonna say,
tactical
what-
minds.
Oh. So let's go ahead and just practice for the viewers proper declaration of fire, which is almost never done.
Right.
Correct, yes.
So because we lost initiative, we have to declare our first fire.
Yeah, and it's alternating.
Yes.
So,
And so it's a gunslinger, and it's just like moving initiative. So
Yeah.
we'll do 1-to-1 until we get to 2-to-2.
yep.
Gunslinger against tomahawk. That's our first.
Okay. It will be
And,
war.
and properly, I should also say what it's
What
going to be.
weapons?
It's 2 Gauss rifles.
Yeah. Now you have to you make sure you calculate your heat, what you want, and yeah. So Warwolf is going to be going into the gunslinger because that's all he can see of a legal shot. I'm not shooting him.
We
and-
can't see him.
oh yeah, because he's behind the.
Yeah,
So it'll be a Gauss rifle and 2 LRM-10s.
Okay. Then the. Yeah, I don't think this. See. No, Cheryl can even see that wolf that just ran out.
Yeah, the Nova can't be seen by anybody right
The
now.
Nova can't be seen.
No,
the Warden
I mean-
can't be seen. You can see that guy out there on the ridge.
You can see here, and you can see the Tomahawk.
You can see the
2 mechs that you can see.
You see the man cat.
What's the distance from Tomahawk? From my other Shadowhawk?
Oh, Shadowhawk to Tomahawk?
Uh,
I like that. Shadowhawk to Tomahawk.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
To the Savage Wolf.
Yeah, but see, we've already been working on that. So now if we just start working on something else, it's just gonna
That's true.
take longer.
Tomahawk?
He'd have to twist his torso.
Yeah, he can torso twist and have front arc there.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
I
I
know.
can't hit this guy.
No range?
No, this guy right here, next in front of me. Literally in
Oh,
front
yeah,
of
you
me.
can't hit him.
Yeah, he can't see
There's
him.
3 woods. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Well, no, actually, wait. Oh, 1. Wait. I think he has line of sight. I think there's only 1 wood between.
We have
Maybe
2.
2 woods.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
this
wait.
wood's not there. I think this one's not.
Uh,
Yep, it's definitely not. So it's just these 2 woods. So you do have line of sight there.
Oh, great, so I can shoot at you too.
Yes, you can shoot each other.
Perfect.
To your call.
You betcha.
I'll declare that right now.
Okay.
6 medium pulse lasers.
I don't even know if I can get a shot on that guy though. They jumped. Yeah, and he's at a 4.
Yeah, your best shot is the werewolf.
Yeah.
The werewolf.
Yeah.
Mad cat.
We'll have that mad
Okay,
cat thing.
Mad cat with whatever's in range. You don't
I think the stump, yeah, stump will be in range.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Okay.
And then I declared my Nova.
Yeah.
So,
And actually, he's got range 2. Just these 2. Oh no, 3. Yeah, no shot. Okay, so Charger is going to shoot that guy with a. I think it's a snub.
oh, hang
It's
on.
yours.
I'll get it. Yeah, you can see it,
Yeah.
I think. Because I don't think so, because this is level 1 with a level 4 building. I don't think Rob can see. He's on a level 2.
No, he's here. Oh yeah, he's right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
So no line of sight there. So
Well,
your only shot would be him with
No shot.
to see,
Yeah.
which is probably gonna be a 13. Yeah. But I'll shoot
Well, I
one
couldn't
over
shoot
there.
the guy up top there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot out here.
Yeah, shoot him. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Shoot him. Got it.
Yeah, I'll shoot
It's a
him.
big gun. Okay, so and he's shooting. Well. Okay, why not? We'll shoot him too. We'll make it all easy. Okay, so. Okay, let's go back. So 1, and then what was yours? 2,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then
No shot here, so I've declared 3 technically.
3,
Yeah.
4, and then 5, and then 6. Now we have to declare 2. So what do you want to do? The Fafnir and the
Oh,
Marauder?
they're gonna be firing up at the big guy that we've been shooting all the time.
Okay, with the big guns that we've been
With the two-
firing at the whole time.
Yeah, 2 BBCs and
The
the
gauze?
right this time.
Oh wow, okay,
This
nice.
time.
And then the 2
He's
big
up a little
gauze. Okay. And so we are left down, so he hasn't declared yet. And the Atlas is not declared. So
Oh,
we
Atlas.
should have 1 left.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not
We
declared.
have Savage Wolf, 2 ER PVCs, and the Fafnir.
So who's not declared?
Atlas.
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk, okay. He declares that he's going to download the data. And Atlas.
Alice ran out of thunder. The guy we've been shipping at.
Now you guys have nothing else to do.
Yeah, we might consider this a breaking of the Zellbriggen.
Why?
Right.
He ran away. How can he do anything?
That's why I declared it. And
I see.
let me look at you. So you do notice that there's some unusual
Yes.
electronic activity going on there. You can consider that breaking the agreement. There's nothing about Zellbriggen that says you can't download some
That's a
data
good
or
question.
something like that.
And this is why a large board has stopped dealing in this with the inner sphere. The Koreans say they are about honor, but it is a false honor. Yeah. Well,
He's got nothing better to do.
Sounds like Zellbriggen has become a little bit looser.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And I do want to try to get out.
No. All you can do is run faster than my guys.
You don't have ECM. If I would say that you did, then that would stop me from transmitting it anywhere.
I have ECM way over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, just for a last ditch Hail Mary then, my Tomahawk is going to do 6 LR-15s indirect into your Wolverine,
Who's spying?
the Nova.
That's not even a conclusive. I like to see it. It's good. You guys are going to see how horrible indirect.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's gonna
just
be
because
horrible.
it's-
You might not have a role.
I might not.
Well, you might
I'll
want
show
to
you
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
So I'm a 2, I didn't move.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So medium range 4, your modifier is 6. Indirect 7, indirect target is firing, the spotter, so 8.
And plus, your spotter's movement's a jump, 9, 10, 11, and there's one,
So yeah, I have to count the spotter, that's right.
maybe 3 woods between.
Yeah, so it might not be
Make it
in
a
shot.
13.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why we look at each one.
and I think, yeah, and there might even be an extra one in there that I have to look it up, but I think if the spotter's firing, it's a +1 to the spotter
Yeah.
shooting, and
Yeah, I
it's
count.
+1 just to that, so it's
Yeah.
not a double whammy.
Well,
It's
no, it
just-
is because you have to have a. If the spotter's shooting, it's a +1 to the person that's doing the indirect as well.
Yeah, the spotter shooting
So-
is bad.
So it is a double, so
It's
it's
a double.
+3 instead of
Well,
+1.
well, I did. It's +1 for
Indirect.
indirect and +1 because the spotter's shooting for the Tomahawk shooting.
Right, yeah, that's what I think it's not a double, I don't think
Yeah.
it's +3, we don't
No.
think it's, yeah. It's
But anyway,
Yeah.
It's still 13. Yeah.
That'll come up later, guys. Don't worry.
But so you're not going to do that. We'll then just go into the Fafnir again.
And I do want to, I mean, since we have the time, I still actually want to try to do
Try to escape.
the, no, well, yeah, I guess that's what it is. My commander really wants to fight this one-on-one with your guy, but
Gotcha.
I
it's
can't.
not.
Actually, Ben can bring him over. Trust me, Ben can get him over there.
Oh, he could.
Yeah, Ben can get him over there.
He would die. Maybe. I don't know, Wolverine doesn't pack a big punch.
Well, I
If you
mean,
can still
he wouldn't fight close range. That's not his combat profile.
If you
He's fighting in his combat profile.
if you consider still bring whatever. Oh.
Yeah. Well, right now it's, yeah. I think that,
Oh, next turn it's going to be open season on the guy with the data,
yeah,
even though we know it's lost.
Yeah.
Just for
doing it.
doing it.
Yep.
Yep. We consider this a breach of honor.
I figured you might. But, and that's something just like a samurai. The honor of the coordinator is above the honor of the samurai. So,
Yeah.
well, and this is for the honor of the dragon. So,
Silly Sura excuses.
that I can sleep at night.
Yes, yes. All right, we will start with the Savage Wolf and the Tomahawk shooting into the Fafnir.
Ah, Fafnir.
We just did it.
See if you can survive this.
Oh, that's still a long way to go. Unless I get a lucky headshot with a PPC.
Please don't.
Yeah, I don't want to see any headshots.
So the
Even with us, I just want to see headshots.
Savage Wolf has a clear shot except for one wood that the Fafnir sit next to.
The only headshots are us.
So a 2, he walked 3. Fafnir Woods 4. Fafnir's modifier 5. Medium range 7s.
You do notice that all of our guns are down. We're shooting center of mass.
Yeah.
And it's just not because they're skilled, but we have to shoot center of mass and whoops and
Right. It's only hit once.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 points to
15 points to the almost hit.
arm.
11.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, 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 no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Daphne has died to the headshot.
14, 15.
No other damage on him. You have to take him right now.
Okay.
That really was annoying.
Then-
Almost the roll.
Tomahawk.
It was the
I still need to keep hitting heavy. Still a lot to get through. So 3 large pulse lasers and 1 LRM-15. So I can stay. Well, actually, I can do 2 LRM-15s to go up to 4 on this turn. I think it's just like last time, 5s and 7s. 2, 4, 5. Oh, it might actually be 6s
Here's the
and
wood
4s.
I'm next to wood now, yeah.
Oh, and then the extra wood. So I think it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
7s.
yeah. Because you're a 2.
Two.
You move to it's medium range.
Medium
So
range.
2, 3, 4, and then it's
5, 6, 7. Yep. And then pulses make it 5.
Yep.
So 5 for the pulses.
So wait. Oh, because it was long range last time.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
They all hit
Yep.
because they're pulses.
Yep, because 5s, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
10 each.
Give me the location.
Still spread it out.
Any 9s?
Any heads?
Yep, 1 9.
Yay.
Then a right arm and a left arm. This Fafnir can take this all day. He's like Captain America.
And possible crit.
Possible crit?
Where?
An arm?
What? Is that what
Let's
you
go
said?
one.
No crit.
Good.
Nice. Okay.
Is that what
And
you said?
LRM, 7s. 1 salvo.
Okay.
Gets me 12.
Whoa.
It's 15.
So the white will be the 2.
Okay. Whoops.
So,
Torso. I got the white.
yep, left torso for 2, left arm for 5.
Possible crit.
Nope, and 5 points to the head.
Oh, wow. Okay, Rob.
Okay.
So big dice
Yellow.
or small?
Yellow. Okay, there you go.
He says,
I saw the 1, I was like, hey, it's gonna be it. No, he doesn't fall asleep.
No.
And then we will have,
He's
move
a
on to the
giant.
Warwolf, first the Gunslinger. So, he is a 2, he ran, makes him a 4, 2 woods in the way, 5, 6. Your modifier 7, and this is close range. And target computer makes it a 6 for the Gauss. So 6s and 7s.
by the way, I'll let you know that the Taisu, his intent was to do one-on-one combat, but when you backed off like that, he's like, I'll just go do this.
Well, yeah, that's actually kind of the wolf's fault.
I love what these guys are talking about, you know, fighting at medium range is running away. So,
They're running down the coast.
as opposed to closing range, you know, and an orbiting pattern. You know,
Oh, yeah,
circling
is that what
at-
you're doing? Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
You get down, you get onto the drop ship and then you drop off behind it.
This is why Kuritas and Steiners don't have control of terror. They don't understand combat tactics.
Ah, yeah.
Just running into your enemy, you know.
Yes, we do understand running into your enemy.
Yes.
Yes, we do understand what you're talking about.
Hey, you want to actually maintain optimal range with your weapons.
All of us learned from the French in World War I.
Ah,
Yes, exactly.
yes. I see. Yes.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And Gauss rifle, 15 points, left torso.
Left torso. Oh my god.
Just getting started. Gunslinger has not been touched. And 7s. Elrond's missed this time around.
Ooh, oh boy.
And then lastly, I have Nova, which will have pretty high shot. We'll see. So 2 woods. This is actually medium range. I'll move the camera for you guys. So Nova versus Shadowhawk. This will still be into your front. Getting your front X's. 2, I jumped 5, 2 woods. 7, 8, your modifier makes it a 12. Then pulses makes it a 10. And I'll go by 1 heat. 1. 6 10s. 1. Ooh, almost 2. And 2. Ah! I got 2 9s. But 2 10s. 10 points each.
7 points to the
Ooh.
right arm and right arm.
Right, no, right
center
arm and
torso.
center torso, possible crit.
I can't match it.
Alright. Gonna be the magic BB.
No.
Box 11 or 12, 11 or 12. Give me 2 or 3, 2 or 3.
Yes.
What was it?
It was a 4.
Okay.
He wanted a 2 or 3, got a 4.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, we have the Shadowhawk there.
And that is all my shooting, so yeah, we can
We'll just do the.
flip it around.
Yeah. Shut up.
And, well, you have target computer too. That's so neat.
Well, darn it, we forgetting Tater if you do that.
Anyway, so you have a snub nose, which is probably the only thing that has prayer of hitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the only thing that's
Yeah,
what.
that's right.
So, yeah, yeah, but the LRMs are going to be minimum ranges.
That's the rules too.
SRMs are going to be medium range. Yeah. So anyway, well, we'll see with short range. If we're at 10, then we got some medium range stuff. I know we declared that, sort of.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
it's all about the building.
Yes.
So, Shadowhawk. Yeah. So what are you? You're 4. And you jumped.
Mm-hmm.
So 7.
7.
2 woods.
9,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No shot.
But
Even the cup?
target computer takes down to 12.
So we should I stopped at 13. Is there anything?
I think that there's nothing else, right? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 1, 12.
Yep.
Alright, let's go for it. Boxcar. Big blue.
Ah, halfway there.
Nope.
Okay. Now for the part that matters. Bring up the tomahawk.
All the big boys into my tomahawk. Are you ready for this big guy to go down?
Oh, that's just so sweet. Are you 12 hexes away yet?
Ooh. Sticky.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. Ah!
Not quite medium range.
Okay.
Alright. So, he ran to get up.
Yep.
He's at 13, so it's 2. So
It's 4 more, so 10.
10.
And 2 woods in the way in my
11,
modifier,
12.
so no shot.
Oh wait, 2 woods in the way?
Yep. The one that he's next to, and then.
Oh,
then
yeah.
No, okay.
Shot.
So he's done.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Rudder. Or Atlas.
Yes.
Rudder.
Actually, soon on, yeah.
Okay, so you got, you're firing all 3, the 2 ARPPCs and the, oh, by the way, in Battletech, when you calculate your 2 hit, if your 2 hit cannot go off, you do not generate heat.
Correct, yeah, you don't actually shoot the weapons.
Yeah. The weapon's like,
Unless you want to shoot.
Yeah, you can always just say squeeze the trigger anyway.
If you want to generate heat for,
Like
decent
Buster.
purposes.
Like Buster does.
Yeah. Okay, so.
So-
Rudder is at
He's at 3.
13, right? No, 12. 1, 2,
No,
3,
it should be
4,
at-
5, 6,
that's
7,
16.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Rudder's at 12.
Oh,
Yeah. Which puts you at medium range for everything.
good.
Yep. And you were 3. You jumped, so 6. And you got 1 tree in the way there, and 2 more. Wait a sec. Yeah.
That's not the ridge then. Because that's why I moved it.
No. It's only the 1 tree.
What are you talking about?
It's
Yeah,
only one
I'm
tree.
counting this.
Just that. Okay.
No, but then the trees you're right next
Right,
to, that you're sitting next
2.
to. It's 2
For
trees.
some reason I was thinking
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, if it's
Wait, where'd the 3 come in?
if it's 3, you'd have no
I
shot.
keep on wanting that to.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, we had no shot.
No, but you have shots if you can get to the actual modifier.
Yep. We have shots.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright, so,
where were we?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
yep. 3 11s.
No targets here? Okay. This is the big gun. With
Oh, so
9.
close.
And then for the 2 smaller guns.
Oh, damn. No, they blow up their PVCs, they blow up.
Yeah, that's right. And,
Yeah.
okay. And then the Atlas.
Yes.
Atlas.
Cops.
Okay.
The at is less.
You know, it's usually you that goes for the objective, not me.
Yeah.
It's weird. This is.
Now, usually
This
you're
is
going to
Freaky
defend
Friday.
it, not, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you're defending and I'm coming in
Yeah.
for the attack.
And you need to make sure you're coming home with the right person.
Yeah.
We'll tell you later. Alright, anyway, come on.
Are you having double vision?
No,
No,
Freaky Friday.
no.
Anyway, okay. We'll start with the gauze and work our way to the RPPC and the LR20. Or do you want me to do my two? Let me do mine two punches just to see.
Oh, you got bigger punches?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, Gunslinger is at medium range. And, yeah, right. 1, 2. I only have that one and the one next to me, right?
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Is that a light?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so 3. I ran 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Sounds about right.
That sounds right. Pair of 10s. He hasn't hit yet. I want to turn on my C3 boosted master.
Just for the heck of it.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? And obviously you didn't.
Nope.
Ugh.
See, if you didn't turn that master on.
Yeah, maybe I would have hit. Wait a second. I turned the boosted master off.
Ah!
See? I told ya.
Oh.
That's why Steiner don't like those master things.
Okay. And then, okay, now you're at it. Let's big gun first.
Yeah.
Let's just roll and see if you want any better. No. PPC.
Oops.
Possibly? No.
And last but not least, the LRM.
Yeah.
Oop. A lot of 8s. A lot of 8s. Okay.
Then the
It was
charger.
never in the cards for us to actually do damage to
Yeah.
this game. Just win it.
Yes. Which you guys technically have done.
So, wow. Holy. You can't hit the broadside of a barn back.
Yes.
Yeah, both of us will.
So one thing I just want to say from the start, you guys can just see how Battletech can take a while,
Yep.
which is why it's important to come up with objectives and a mission or something. So it's important to do that, and
And this is about as big as the games you get.
yeah,
Yeah.
Really. I mean, and hope to finish anytime.
yeah. If you get
Right.
and we were a little off. We haven't played in a while. But we can actually play pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually do.
When I'm not trying to figure out filming stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in the college days, we had cheat sheets for all our mechs, so we put an entire star on one piece of paper, and we had all the weapons and all the armor and everything, and we would track it. And the only time we needed to refer to the sheet was for criticals,
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
and we would play 15 on 15 in under 2 hours.
And my mechs, when I play clan, I'm up to maybe 20 mechs now. And I know what I like, I don't really change up what I run. So I used to have everything memorized. So I would just need the sheet just to mark damage. But I would know my heat of all my weapons,
your range,
my range and everything.
And
I wouldn't even need to
location.
look. And location. Well, as long as it's in the front. I don't know like Buster,
No, Buster's
recalculate when you're doing left or, but
Yeah, Buster's incredible with the locations. You go, oh yeah, that's that. You walk
It's
away.
just,
But
here's
I thought this was also an interesting example of BV and having to balance tonnage with skill.
Yeah.
Right.
Rob's Lance, 3 assault mechs and 1 medium mech.
Scout.
Yep.
Scout Lance.
All mechs, when you initially calculate, start with a 4-5 skill,
Right.
and he was almost at 10,000 just with that.
Right.
You let him give one guy a 3.
Yeah.
That's 3-4.
A 3-4.
That
Yeah.
was the
Which
counter.
might have put him over 10. But we
Yeah,
don't
yeah, but it was close enough.
know.
Whereas Buster did a more light,
Still,
but he still was only
too heavy.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
a little too heavy.
Yeah, I needed some. I wanted to. What I was looking for was 3 gunner pilots, and I threw this together last night based on some mechs that I wanted to use. And when I actually ran the numbers, I was in the same boat Rob was in essentially.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had,
yeah.
I was at 78,000 before I even started modifying things.
Yeah.
So,
And so now as a contrast, I only had 5 mechs that I could fit into 20,000 EV, but they're clan mechs. And it was a wide range. I had 3 heavies, an assault, and a light. And again, calculating, they started at a 4 or 5, although technically, as a clan, you should think 3, 4. There is no such thing as a 4 or 5 clan where.
Right.
But at 4 or 5s, I was at 12,000 just with these 5 mechs.
Right.
That's how expensive clan technology is in the BV.
Yeah.
So I needed that 20,000 just so I could get to quote unquote clan level skill.
And by the way, and I will argue, so I'm trolling just a little bit for the folks who disagree with me here, but I believe that every Intersphere clan game should be 8v5 or
Oh, yes.
iterations of that.
Yes. No, yes. It's
Clan should always be outnumbered when playing against Intersphere, and I
Otherwise-
100% agree with that.
Otherwise, the Innisphere will just be like, why am I here?
Yeah,
You know, the player, why am I here? And the clan player will be like, this is no fun either.
yeah.
So, but that's what we do here. Ben really is a really challenge. Sometimes you do like 4 or 5 people against you.
Well, we already played the Onslaught for your birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
And we actually
that was great. Yeah.
we let him bring his command
Yeah.
star,
Yep.
Yeah.
and we set 4 lances in succession against him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then started light, then went medium, then went heavy.
And it worked his way
and
up.
had an assault lance waiting for him at the end if he'd made it.
Yep.
Yeah, but I made it halfway through the heavy before I got wiped out.
Yep.
Yeah, he burned through 2 complete lances with no losses. And then the 3rd lance is when
I don't think the recon lance even count on that one.
yeah, he actually had how many one-shots?
6s?
I think I had 3 or 4 one-shots. I think I had 2 or 3 headshots, but I also had a cord out
Right.
with a triple crit. It was just completely luck of the
Yeah,
dice,
I
was
mean,
just going absolutely nuts.
Yeah, he was just obliterating the first 2 lines.
I mean,
so
you've
soon as the
seen
pawns,
Ben's
the pawns
dice.
died.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, it's one thing that we're used to around here because I'm the only clan player now. Everybody else is Intersphere, so it's always and that's the way I because that's the way it should be. It should be the clan should always be outnumbered when playing against the Intersphere.
Yeah.
definitely, that's what we now. Yeah, those that disagree, let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, and why and how you do it.
Yeah.
How you do it.
Yeah. So why should the clans outnumber the Intersphere? I'm sure someone out there believes that.
Right. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this is going to be rough with like the editing and stuff and figuring out how to make the camera not so blurry because of all the terrain trying to focus on. But I'm experimenting more because Battletech is, my first love when it comes to miniatures game. I know it's Buster's and probably Rob's too.
Yeah, it's mine too.
It's
Yeah.
all our first love when it comes to miniatures games. So,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Battletech is my mistress.
yes.
Yeah. And if you take a look at the Marauder right there, you pick it up then.
Well, they won't be able to see it, but
No, but anyways, maybe I'll take a closer picture. But anyways, this was one of the first mechs I played against Ben in our tournament that we had here. And he has these things called elementals, and I'm sure I'll explain.
it wasn't the Marauder, it was the Atlas I did this to it.
Yeah, well, okay. But anyways, elementals just basically just ripped up the team. And they're basically the clan's infantry.
Well, yeah, the Elementals are like Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the Iron, the first one, Ironmonger. Almost
Like
like
War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine.
War Machine,
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And he had an Atlas,
I had
and
900 tons of fun.
and he had this Atlas variant for inexplicable reasons had 200 rounds of machine gun ammo in the leg.
Yeah, that was.
And I only had, I think, 2 elementals left from that point, so it was a really hard leg attack. They do things called leg attacks that do automatic potential crits. Got the crit and hit the ammo and destroyed an Atlas. It was untouched. This
Yeah,
Atlas.
totally. Not
So the question is, Atlas versus Elemental, who wins? Well, they
Yeah,
an Elemental.
And I really expected there to be some elementals out here, and that would have been interesting.
Yeah, so was I.
Especially
I
for
was,
Zellbringen, if we go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I was.
The elementals are sort of by it, but
They play by their
don't,
own rules.
You know?
Yeah.
They can, yeah.
So you might be in a Zellbringen fight and suddenly elementals all over.
Oh yeah, if you want a better description, it's Elementals are Iron Man suits, but the people inside the Iron Man suits are the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're raging maniacs.
But they're not as big as the.
They're not as big as the Hulk, but
the
they're,
Hulk suit.
No,
But
but,
they're-
you know, they're big.
they're mad and
They're bigger than any big guy you can
and-
think of,
yeah.
and that we have here.
Yeah.
But on that Marauder, anyways.
But yeah, I look. Yeah, he's got an elemental that's of my paint scheme where he's stepping on it.
Yeah, just because after that battle, And it was just a fun battle. That's one thing that you'll hear from us. That's why you'll hear Buster go, come on, come on, come on. That's because he wants the crit and things to blow up. We love when it
Carnage
blows
is
up.
always good.
We love when it blows up. We love when the ammo blows up.
And next game I didn't want to bring elementals for the first game I was filming, but I love elementals. I
I
always
love battle armor.
I love bringing Novas,
Yeah.
and Nova is 5 mechs and 5 elementals.
Yeah.
So-
That's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put something together. Start looking at something because I like to do combined arms.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd like to, yeah.
I'd probably bring in a Capellan force. A Capellan.
Yeah.
It's essentially a level 2, but the Capellans have another name for it, where it's 6 units, 4 mechs, and 2
something else.
vehicles,
Or
or
big
2
helicopters,
battle
or
armor,
VTOLs, or
2
something,
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But anyway, we'll get to that. For our next one, we'll start putting that together. Hopefully, we'll get that filmed this December. I'd like to do it this month and get that out before the end of the month. And because I missed playing Battletech, I was just really excited to get this in. So, but anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget about the giveaway. The giveaway has nothing to do with Battletech except the dice. You can use the dice and Battletech.
Oh yeah, you start using the.
Yeah, right, we told me to take those out.
Actually, I should have used. I forgot to use my downside.
Yeah, you did. We all did. 3 of us did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, but don't forget to subscribe and comment for that. And thanks for watching. Next time, take it easy.